Was Papino. Zeke Black is in the building. Zeke Black is in the building with a special guest, Hector Marquez Perez. We will be allowing call-ins in. We gotta have this conversation, man. New York has been crazy. Shout out to Wack 100. Shout out to 050chynabrim. Shout out to everybody that pulled up in the chat 2 days ago. It was a goodie party, people. It was good. It was good. There's a lot going on, man. Before we get to the goods, Shooter 93 bowed out gracefully today. He bowed out. He bowed out. No disrespect. And he bowed out in a solid manner. He bowed out solid. Yeah, Shooter 93. Shooter. The Billy. One hour Willie come back and film me. But I still gotta fry him a little bit. But there you go. What's Papino? Let's talk about it. We gotta get to our daily news segment. And Shooter 93 has made it. Shotter or shooter, or whatever the hell name you want to call it. He bowed out gracefully. Hold on. Okay. He played an audio of AR Rap, free AR Rap. Even though the internet is sort of played a part to AR Rap getting 40 years or 30 years in the feds, but I guess at that point in time, AR Rap is going through an internet beef. But what I like that Shooter 93 did 4 hours ago, he said, a tribute of a man accountability. I allowed this internet stuff to pull me off my square for 2 minutes. That's through. This is their world, and I bow out gracefully. Goddammit, coño, bendito, bendito. Shooter 93, bendito. You got what you wanted. You're bendito. He bowed out gracefully. You know what that man said? I'm bowing out gracefully. To my supporters, with all sincerity, deepest apologies. And no matter what's said moving forward, y'all won't hear another word from old Illinois. God damn it. He bowed out with respect and dignity, and he's solid. That's what you call a solid member of our society. The man with the goggles, with the knife, him. He bowed out gracefully. That's respect. He respects the game. He knows it's two different worlds. He's from the block. Father, you is good. Y'all keep playing these internet games, man. There's nothing real about being unreal. Salute to Shooter 93. In certain circles, they call him Groupie 93, but I'm not in those circles. I'm not in those circles, so I don't know. I seen this swing across my board 2-3 times. I seen this swing across my board a few 2-3 times. Hold on one second. Flew across my board 2-3 times, but bam. Now shout out the wife who's watching right now. Southern Belle, shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. We will be taking callers. There's so much to talk about. But before I get to the topic in hand that we're going to actually talk about, some other things happened where we in the city of New York. Salute. I seen an old case, man. It popped up and hit me emotionally, man. The Flushing Massacre at Wendy's, that hit me emotionally. I was watching this joint. I remember when it happened. I watched that, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But the crazy part is the fools that did it, he's tired of being in jail, one of them. I'm tired of being in jail. Bro, you got 5 bodies. You copped out the 5 bodies. Like 5, 6 bodies. How you tired now? Now you ready to go home. That 20 years is too much time. Find something legal to do. Find something legal to do. Be quiet. Wait, we want Brooklyn here. Put your do-rags on. I want Brooklyn with your do-rags on. We're not, listen. The phone lines are going to be open. Put your do-rags on. When you call this phone line, stick to the topic. We don't want to hear about 86. I want to hear you play handball with them. Remember this. Stick to the topic and go. That's all we doing. Salute, Storm. You know what I'm saying? We got to speak upon all that later. I just got to do my 10 minutes, and after the first 10, we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Was popping. But shooting 9-3 bowed out gracefully. With respect. He ain't say what was real, he ain't say what was fake. He just said, I'm bowing out. And that's what I respect. I respect that. He ain't disrespect the game. Now let's go back into a time in my life, right? We got so much things going on. Just today in Harlem, some nutcase, the police knocked on the door for with a warrant. He called himself shooting. What happened? He bowed out gracefully. They booked him a couple of hours ago, somewhere in Harlem somewhere. 147th Street, something like that. He called himself, they had a warrant squad. You know, New York City warrant squad is the worst. They came through with a warrant. He felt he ain't going back. He started clapping. Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to Harlem. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little gentrified, we got a couple of dirty, you know what I'm saying? Some funny looking cats, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Harlem. Because Harlem, yeah, we got to make a comeback one way or another. Shooting at police, turning ourselves in. If we got to do that to make a comeback, do what needs to be done. The ball has been dropped. We're trying to bring Harlem back. The locks killed us at the verses. The paperwork got it all crazy. Thank you for the homeboy on 147th Street on the west side who took some shots. I can't tell you who he's shooting at. But he turned himself in though, but at least it was a hostage crisis, goddammit. Bendito, coño. Now let me tell you something about, we gotta stop supporting stupidity. Let me tell you a story. The 10-minute mark is almost here, man. When I was a young kid, we had this one guy who run his mouth, Porchachero, damn it. This nigga used to walk around the hood, start running his mouth, start acting crazy. He told me and my man something that was insane one day, how he was shutting the block down. I'm shutting everything down, right? I'm shutting it down. He said, this is what he said. Then all of a sudden, a guy that weighed 100 pounds less than him with some jerry curls hit him on the corner and told that man, didn't I tell you, you can't stand out here. You can't be out here. Didn't I tell you that? Duke, look, he slapped him to the moon. If you look at Maino's last post, he said, looking at UFOs, he was looking at Duke who got slapped to the moon. He said, hey, the Marquez is coming. He went to the moon. Then he slapped him again just to shake us up. Oh, shit. He ain't won. He stood there. He walked off. Do you think that we looked at him the same? Do you think we said, nah, son, you a real nigga for getting slapped to the moon twice? Nah, get out of here. You can't put no work here. You bugging. Get out of here. That's how it goes here. That's how it goes on these deadly streets. That's how it goes. There's no, I stood tall. The fuck out of here. Bendito, goño, cabrona. Damn it. We ain't playing this game, man. I'm gonna get to the story. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna get to the story, man. There's a lot going on in Brooklyn right now. Big U, shout out to Big U. He's co-signing everything in New York right now. For some reason, Jimmy feels he's not a rap because he stood by Big U. But that's something totally different. Angel was good. I hope you went to Angel up north, but shout out to Angel that was up north. Hit the like button. Let's get him in here. This would be a lot. We got to talk about this, Maino. Because the last time I seen, you said not here when whacking them when the game was coming at Meek Mills. And they did the video in East New York with Uncle Murder. The diss track, remember? You took a picture on your block and said not here. That's what you said. And I believe in that same video, Nuke was in the video with whacking them. The video they made, remember the diss track when Game was going at it with Meek Mills? I believe over the situation, Beanie Siegel got punched in his head for dropping dimes on the lyrics. And who cares? Was popping. It's not about tearing down Maino's career with the UFOs. We're going to Brooklyn, though. How y'all feel about Big U co-signing anything in Brooklyn right now? Bro, damn it. Niggas is crazy. Now, the callers, the views is on what the people want to say.
Yo, what's poppin', man?
What the hell is going on in the sky, son?
Yeah, what's good, man?
You got your do-rag on, bro?
Yeah, of course, I stay with the do-rag on, nigga. You already know that's Brooklyn shit, man.
Brooklyn shit. So what's going on out there, man?
That's New York shit. But what's good, man?
What's going on in the sky, bro?
Nah, I woke up to some funny shit today. Like, yo, the nigga Maino, man, ain't he a Brooklyn boy? Like, oh, man. We don't give niggas free rides in Brooklyn, man. We don't look up to nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to make shit look like we riding a nigga dick or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm gonna be honest, I feel, you know what I'm saying, he seen Jim do it. You know what I'm saying? So he must have feel, yo, let me get some clout and make it look like, you know what I'm saying, Big U, and I'm certified Big U in New York. Even though Big U, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I respect the big homeboy, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it's just the way how niggas do it, you know what I'm saying? There's a situation going on, and all of a sudden, you bring Big U to the hood, to the Apple, like that gonna help y'all niggas solidify something. Like it ain't no real Crips who's gangster in New York. I would have respect if he would have
pulled up a Flatbush.
A big Crip nigga in New York and would have said, nigga, we certified, nigga, or whatever. How you gonna try to stamp a nigga from the West Coast, no disrespect, but we in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like stamp a big Crip nigga from New York. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I never had an issue with Maino, but that right there, that's some real sucker duck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. See that word? That's a Brooklyn word. Sucker duck shit, bro.
Yeah, that's some sucker duck shit, some riding dick shit. Brooklyn niggas don't give it up. Like, I'm from the Star, same thing like him. Like, we don't do that, nigga. If anything, I go to Flatbush and go get one of the big Crip niggas, or whatever the Crip niggas I fuck with out there and solidify. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he bring 1 million Crip niggas from the other side on the homie block. How that make you look? How that make the homies look? You know what I'm saying? How that make the homies look? And first of all, you're not even blood, homie. Like, he should be worrying about the nigga who shot him. Why is you getting involved in blood and Crip shit if you're not even nothing? I don't understand that.
Crazy.
I can see, and to be honest, I can see if he would have did it before all these issues with Jim and shooting all this shit, then I wouldn't even said nothing because he did it on some shit where it's just like showing respect. But he just, Jim did it yesterday, he do it today. Like, I'm not jacking that nigga. That shit ain't solidifying you, nigga.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
Exactly.
No disrespect to that man, but he a Brooklyn nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know niggas' actions. That's some riding dick shit. I would never bring a bunch of Crip niggas on my block. Nigga, you crazy as hell. First of all, homie's gonna check that. Nigga, you wildin' the fuck out. Cause I'm not going on none of my mans who going on they block throwing my shit up. Nah, it don't go like that, nigga. It's respect. I respect your turf the same way you respect my motherfucking turf. And I'm not bringing 1 million niggas over there.
It's a fact.
So I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas see it's different. Oh, it's a new day and era and all that. Man, listen, niggas done died for this shit. This niggas in the cemetery putting in work for this shit. For these bozo ass niggas to be out here violating. Niggas done died for blocks, homie. Niggas done died for that red flag. Niggas done died for that blue flag. So you trying to tell me all these niggas who's gone for this shit, nigga, they deaf, the work they put in was a waste of time. For these rapping niggas to violate. And niggas allowing these niggas to violate. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody else will have their own opinion. I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's real.
Go ahead.
No, because it's real. What we're trying to say is, if you're going to do the checking thing, right? You're checking in the rappers. We get it. But why not check it to the big Crip from Flatbush and then put it in for years? Or the big Crip from Crown Heights that been putting it in for years?
He could have bring Dave East or a nigga who's low and official. Snoop Dogg or not even Snoop Dogg. I'm talking about a nigga who's from New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who Crip and who put on. You don't bring niggas from far away and try to make like it seem like you solidified. Nah, shit don't go like that.
Cause they take
I don't understand these niggas.
Now because all of a sudden now everybody's going through the cosign era. It wasn't like that back, but now all of a sudden it's like I interview you about this checking thing. Now we cool, we got relationships. Dude's been doing shows in New York. When Kendrick Lamar was on his first promo runs, he was running around with Papoose in East New York and Queens and all that. Kendrick Lamar, before he went into his records, went to the moon. Dudes don't check in. It's called business. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, do you think when Kendrick Lamar was running around with Papoose and Papoose was bringing him to the homies and all that?
Listen, you hear me?
Yeah.
Niggas talk about this check-in shit. Like, listen, niggas know. I bow down to no man. I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have to check in with nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not checking in with nobody. You feel me?
See,
I'm not checking in with nobody, nigga. This a world. So who the fuck is you for me to go anywhere? Now, if I'm respecting nigga, I would call him, yo, I'm in the hood, we can chill and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not checking in, throwing it. Listen, man, I do what if I feel to go somewhere and I want to go, I'm going to go. I don't have to ask a nigga, oh, can I go over there? Fuck out of here, nigga. This a world. Fuck, I look like asking a nigga, can I go somewhere? I'm checking in. Like, these niggas got this shit backwards. I understand you respect, different from respecting a nigga hood. If I go through a Crip hood, I'm not going to say no violation shit.
Yo, hold on 1 second. We got a caller. Turn the music down.
Ahead.
Hold on. Yeah.
Izzy. Hello.
Uh-oh. Get him. What's poppin'? Get him. Get him.
Can we go to class?
Let's go to class. Let's go to class. Let's go to class.
Can we go to class? Talk this shit, man. So,
He's calling from Jersey. Jersey's in the building.
Big and Big You to Foster Projects was one of the most disrespectful things that Jim could have ever did. That's number one. All right. Number two, everybody keep going past this whole thing right here. You 050, you brought up the paperwork, right? Why he has not said nothing to you as a man and as his buzzing, right? This is in-house shit. Has nothing to do with the Crips, nothing to do with nobody else. You said something about that man, he should have addressed you. The same way that he went on Clubhouse and made it hot when it came to Wack, who else is another buzzing that he need to give respect to because he's part of the root of the trick, right? But he disrespected him in Clubhouse, talked about him, went to the jail, had Mel Matrix talk all crazy for him. Oh, we don't respect this nigga, da-da-da-da. He addressed him over just him asking a question. He never said nothing to you. Now, this is the part that flies over everybody's head. Why he is not addressing you? Why is he not saying nothing to you when you brought the paperwork? Why he won't even ask you for 31 seconds? Because at the end of the day, as a man, no, I'm not trying to start no... I'm gonna be real with you. Fuck the violence. Like I'm gonna... If Jim right now say, yo, homie, come, pull up, and we shoot 31... Nigga, I'm with that, nigga, and that's on my hat. Niggas know I will pull up, but that's put it on YouTube. You can put it, nigga, IC31, nigga. And what I'm trying to do is help the others who don't critically think to see the bigger picture.
future. Because what I'm saying, the reason why I brought up the whole topic of him addressing wax, he addressed wax.
Zoom in.
You are the one who brought out the paper. Forget what everybody else got to say about the paper. Why hasn't he addressed you? It don't have to be publicly. It could have been behind the scenes. This is in-house. Fighting right now, because not for nothing, he claiming blood, you claim blood. This is between brothers. You understand what I'm saying? So this shit should have been handled behind the scenes. And he felt that you are a liar and your paperwork wasn't true. He should have been addressed you. Not everybody else worrying about us talking about this public topic, because not for nothing, nobody would have been talking about it if it wasn't brought to the public. Now Jim has to fight the court of public opinion. That's just the end of that. It's no putting that shit in the bag. But what y'all need to keep going past is the fact that the man who accused him of not being right and being questionable, that man has not said nothing to him personally. He's gone all around the board, all around the world. It's been 10,000 Frank stands open in his name and all this shit, and he still hasn't said nothing. Now let's get to this part. You bring Big U, the big op of all ops, as of now. That's like Snoop. Snoop a big hump, big crippin'. Niggas know that. But you know, that was like bringing an Oreo through Yankee Stadium, bringing that nigga to if my fucking brother was alive, it'd be off with your head. It would have been off with your head with this questionable shit already. But to walk him through Foster, nigga, that was the most disrespectful shit you could have ever did. And all it did was show you really don't have no integrity. Because why the fuck did you have to go outside to the ops to get together with what's going on here? Like, that shit don't show y'all niggas that this man don't have no integrity. So, paperwork or not, where's the integrity? You already showed you have no loyalty to your own people, brother. You went outside the game. You went outside the family to go get Big U to do what? Because all he did was make you look like a fucking clown, nigga. He made you look like a fucking clown. Then you had the nerve to come to our neighborhood with that shit. Why the fuck you ain't go to Tab? Because you knew niggas would light your ass up.
Shout out to Tab, you heard?
And he did was dead fucking wrong. Lying, talk about he fighting. Nigga, name me one nigga you ever fought in Forza. You never been outside, Jimmy. We gonna stop all this shit. Fuck paperwork and all that JOMO. Stop it, fam. This the problem. You put on a uniform that your ass can't handle. All right? It's like an officer who can't shoot. You wrong. You in the wrong line of business. You in the wrong line of business.
Wow.
You understand? So when y'all keep talking about why is this still coming up as a fact, why is Jimmy going through all this? Instead of just addressing the man who accused him of being questionable. It's just that simple. Two grown men should be able to have a conversation with each other, whether they come to agreement or not. He should have, as a man, the same way he addressed Wack and got crazy and had Trav up there going out the window for him, it's the same fucking way he should got on that phone and talked to 050 on his own, in private, or in public, however he wanted to do it, but that's what he was supposed to do. You just make yourself look more questionable by going all around the world instead of addressing what the issue is. And the issue is the paperwork. Nigga said you questionable. And even if me personally, if I was Jim, I would have been came out and said, nah, that nigga lying. Nobody know you 050. And that's the shit that makes this shit look even more janky for you niggas who don't think smart, right? He going up against Wack. But why he won't say nothing to 050? I thought 050 was nobody. Because you know, you tell that man in his face that he lying, it ain't going to end the way that you wanted to end. Something else going here, nigga. Tell the truth.
And that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's all I had to say for today. I took 2 days for this shit.
If niggas know Jim, if niggas know Jim, niggas around Jim, whoever the fuck, and that's on my motherfucking, on everything I love. If he feel away, niggas know I will pull up. Like, it is what it is, nigga.
That's what I'm saying, 050. The other people who are looking from the outside in can't even see that. But
nah, he got it.
Why would he talk to Wack like that and then tell Wack, oh, all this other shit, but then when it come to you, it's crickets? Why?
Nah, because he trying to send the little kids. In his mind, he feel that him and Wack, you know what I'm saying, is sitting on two thrones. So he like, fuck me coming at China. I just send the little kids at China, not knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing that these little kids that you send after me, I'm annihilating their ass. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to shooter, yeah, he rap or whatever, but the nigga only got 150 people viewing him. Like, let's get to that, homie.
Nobody care about the view.
Yeah, nobody care about that. Let's
get to the
but niggas,
fact of you being questionable. It's nothing else that you can do
niggas,
for your own integrity. You understand?
Listen, at the end of the day,
go to the feds and ask the feds what golden ticket he had in his ass to not get implicated in none of this stuff, right?
But at the end of the day, he ain't gonna wanna. Listen. He had so many allegations over his years. He's still quiet about it. So I already know how he is. He ain't gonna say nothing. He just to him this just bringing more popularity to him. He don't care about talking. He just happy his name is
home.
So it ain't no need to talk, because honestly, I'm not even a man. I'm a whole woman. You done said some shit like that about my name on some real shit. It's win, lose, or draw. I'm not nobody's top or nothing. But you had to meet me outside, my nigga, and we done had to bang out. You understand?
But he don't
being disrespectful. I'm saying you lying on me.
He don't see it like that. Them niggas don't see it like that. Them niggas want to bring tricks. They want to bring tricks to the hood. They want to bring tricks to the hood and make them look like they solidify. Come on, we gonna keep it real. Niggas know my body.
Solidify? What time was that? Was that 2 in the morning? Cause Foster had crickets in it, nigga. None of the little niggas.
He had 12 niggas with him. He had 12 niggas, 8 crackheads and 2 rappers. They come on, let's go. Come on, big dude, let's go. You know what I mean?
No, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand. First of all, he took him to function. You're not even from the west side, bro. Why do you?
He said, rest in peace to French. Listen. He said, rest in peace to French. You even got money with the nigga.
Like, do you know the history of 12th Street? This nigga bringing niggas like that over there.
Rest in peace, French, man.
Like, what you doing lining yourself up with these?
No fear, you heard?
Your business don't got nothing to do with New York business. California niggas don't even respect y'all niggas. Like, so this shit right here.
Yeah, Kenny, you right.
All the way out of pocket. And you see what happened in Nip. You gonna stand next to Big U and bring him through the home of the brave? What type of disrespectful shit you want? That's some disrespectful shit. You know how many kids in there turned 9 Trey and Foster? That shit was like the polling site for fucking 9 Trey, bro. That shit was disrespectful of that nigga. And you don't even live there. You live in fucking Tab, you bitch ass nigga. And you couldn't even run around in Tab. You went from Tab to 1199 with bloodshed in them. Why the fuck you just couldn't stay being Cam's fucking best friend? Nigga, it was just inevitable for you to stay in his shadow.
She be know.
But now
She
you want to
be
be
know.
something other than you are. And it's being pulled out, and you won't address the man that said something to you. You got all these franchise Frank stands open, speaking on your behalf, nigga. Speak to the man himself. You ain't even got to do this shit for the public eye, so niggas like me can have something to talk to. You should have been hit him on the backbone, bro, and said what you needed to say. Shoot the 31, whatever. This in-house shit, the fuck you going to get Big U? And how y'all niggas don't see this shit as some janky shit that makes him even more questionable? I will never understand it. I don't understand it. That shit shows no integrity as a man.
Shit niggas is different.
It's different,
He don't
man.
have nothing. He don't stand on nothing. No principles. You did shit, yo. You did Cam dirty. You doing the gang dirty. You left nailing them niggas out in Miami, and these the same niggas out there dick sucking for you now, dressing up Frank for you now. The nigga had to steal a fucking nigga had to pawn his chain from your bitch ass because you wasn't feeding them niggas. Niggas need to tell the truth. Niggas need to tell the truth. And then you out there dropping down about what the fuck Queen of Harlem doing, nigga. You are a fucking snitch. Niggas can't see that.
Sis wilding out on this
Sis
shit.
bomb, she shot him. Rest in peace, Big Dave from Chad. Rest in peace, Big Dave, man. Shout out to Mad Jack and all of FTW, Frank Nitty. Shout out to the crew.
Because I know, and Jim knows, you've been on that friendly extortion list. Stop this shit, bro. Let's just stop it. And put it to bed, man. Just be the weatherman. Just be the weatherman. Put down your fake ass flag, not floor spagging. You understand? Just stop. Stop now. Be your brother's son. That's it. And I'm gonna stop dominating now.
Yeah, you good. You good. Yo.
Love you, sis. You be wilding. I respect it.
I respect it. You from over there. That's her territory. That's her neighborhood. That's her hood. You know what I'm saying?
No, like he out of pocket for that. He knows. Like she, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be putting shit out there because who I am related to, and I don't know what type of shit this nigga did while he was out here. So I can't be putting my shit out there. But at the end of the day, like, come on, yo. Anybody who from that neighborhood knows what the fuck Forster and 9 so disrespectful on so many different levels. So many different levels. And you ain't got to be blood. You ain't got to be the Latin King or none of that.
Wonder how Brooklyn niggas feel. Wonder how Brooklyn niggas feel.
And niggas gotta pay, like, they gotta play by the rules. Give me a nigga who play Monopoly and put money in the free parking. That's not part of the fucking rules, my nigga. Like, that's the whole thing. And that's what's wrong with you little niggas. Y'all don't respect the rules. Y'all don't respect y'all elders. And you niggas can't fucking think on your own. Y'all all gotta have group thinking sessions. That's why y'all in group chats. That's why y'all on Clubhouse and all this other stupid shit. Because y'all can't think for yourselves. Y'all can't see the forest from the tree.
Yeah. You gotta discuss something and come up with a conclusion, a conspiracy theory, you know, type of. Now you're right, because it's true. Like why you didn't go through, and we know it was business because it's something that Big U's doing. This is no shot towards Big U. It's just that y'all tried to use Big U as your co-sign. Like, y'all need to apologize for what? Because you went the big quick.
And you went and got the big bully out, because that's what Big U shit is. Big U image is the big crip fucking bully. Let's be real for real. Like honestly, that's the image he uphold. Oh, he the big nigga and all this. What the fuck did you go run and get Ivy? Like how? How is that supposed to help you fight against the rumors that's being presented against you? You understand what I'm saying?
That's what he tried to do.
Helping your case, bro. At the end of the day, we'll never get no paperwork stating that you're not fucking snitching. You know what I mean? And only fool is going to be around you to say, all right, well, let's see if I'm going to catch a federal case and then I know if you snitching. I'm not going to be the fool to be around you to see if you snitching or not and do something janky just to see if the feds come get me. You questionable, nigga, you questionable. That's on you. See, people think this shit is like on TV and all that. You guilty once a nigga prove you guilty. In the streets, my nigga, you are guilty until proven innocent, nigga. You got the answer for that. And
that's right. That's right.
And that's why he letting all you other Frank stand niggas speak for him. If I gotta pay Big U to walk through here and still act like I'm good and all that, then that's what I'll do. I'll get California niggas involved. You gonna get a nigga head split open over here. The same way how niggas go over to that West Coast and may not never come back home. Niggas got to know that you're not coming over to the fucking east side and it's gonna be all sweet like that. It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
That business on the business and don't murky the waters, because that's what the fuck you doing. You murky in the waters. You trying to bridge two fucking corporations together, business and gangster life. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. You either gonna be a gangster 24/7 or you gonna go ahead and do something else. You wanna be an L7, drop your flag, go be an L7, go be a square. You can't have it like that. And all that going to the other side, that shit made niggas look weak. You made niggas look even more weaker than you, motherfucker.
That's sad.
We already got stains on our asses from 60 years ago when Nicky Barnes done did. And here you come with Big U and the peas, nigga. The peas that your ass never even hung out in.
A Don peas too. With no homies.
Man, you ain't had not one fight, nigga. Not near one fight. From
I didn't see.
You never had one fight.
Yo, sis. I didn't see one homie. I would have respected only if it was just one or two homies in there.
It had to take place when Big U flew into LaGuardia. I'm telling you, it had to be about 2 o'clock in the morning. They went through the big park. I'm telling you, the big park is live and on fire. The little niggas is not playing. That shit wouldn't have happened. I'm trying to tell you something. The little niggas is not playing. These little niggas, the little A-highs and all the little niggas ain't playing with them. What, Jimmy? Like, bro, you don't pay everybody in the project. So stop it, Bob. So you must have pulled through at 2:30 in the morning.
He had to,
because that shit was empty. Even on the other side of the clinic.
Yeah, it was dead.
Nobody outside but y'all. You running through talk about, I used to be scared to come past this building. And boy, I thought you was capo though. You was scared to come past the building.
You jab, my nigga. You're just seeing Citizen building. Keep talking.
You know that's FEB time, so you know niggas are
that's a
fucking
fact. Hold on, sis. Hold on. That's gangster. FEB. Fuck everybody. My niggas in Lehman, FEB. Fuck everybody. That's a fact, bro. You hear me? Get him.
Like, he knows that. Like, all that thing claiming that one little cousin or whatever, nigga don't even know if that's really your cousin or not. Nobody even give a fuck, nigga. But blood. There was no need for him to have where he got him. No at all. There's other big bloods out in California that he could have, if you really in the whip, you should have been able to call out to them niggas. And apparently you not really in the whip, nigga. You just riding in the armored car. That's it.
Facts. Facts, sis.
You're right, it's a fact, man. Rest in peace, Epo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes that really died over this.
Yo, Epo's crazy than a motherfucker. See, that's what I'm trying to say. See, you know? And these are the type of niggas that was allowed to cross the threshold of Fifth Avenue and go to the east side. Because, see, a lot of niggas just think like, oh, it's just okay to cross the threshold. No, nigga. No. Everybody is not allowed to cross those thresholds.
That border,
bro.
that border.
Know that shit. Like, it's a line on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue splits the east and the west.
Yep.
Right? And niggas know that. Like, east side niggas and west side niggas been going at it like the McCoys and the Hatfields for all our lives, bro.
Yeah.
It's like Tenements versus the Project.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Right? But respectfully, there are people who get to cross those thresholds. And they are respected because they respect the game on either side. And there's some people that don't even play yourself. You see what he did, right? You see he bring Big U across the street. He not one of them boys. You know not to play yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like those type of things.
But that block got so much history.
And there is kind of certain people in gone now in Forster. That's why you flagrantly did what you did.
Yeah, it's a fact. Because, you know, Fritz is from that block. And, bro, when you was a little kid, Fritz was getting millions in that block. Shout out to the whole No Fair crew. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this. That's deep what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy wasn't never really part of FTW. He played basketball. He was with Cam, Bloodshed of them niggas. They was ball players.
He was sitting in the house playing spades with his mother and his janky ass girl.
You know what I'm saying? He was never part of the stick and move. He wasn't running with Ivan. He wasn't running with Arnold. He wasn't running with Ron, Mad Jack, Jackie. Yeah, he wasn't running with them Gump, you know what I'm saying? Tai.
He don't know nobody.
Dirty Darnell.
He know it's through the strength of fucking Cam and everybody.
Facts. He's a Bronx nigga. You listen back to the Bronx.
Greater than nigga like that. I want to stick to the script about the paperwork. Get to talking to 050. Fuck you talking to.
Saying right across the street. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in Taft from Madison and Park Ave and all that. You know what I'm saying? Everything she's saying is purely right. You should have came to Taft. You're from Taft, bro. You should have bought them to Madison Ave. Big Dave was just as big as Fritz. Am I right? Big Dave at the discount store was just as big as Fritz. Come on, Madison. There's a lot of legends that come up for Fritz. But since you don't want to recognize them, salute to Dita. Salute to Sean Moe. Salute to Tai. You know what I'm saying? So since you don't want to show love to niggas in Taft, I'm going to show love to niggas in Taft. Shout out to the Purple Rain crew. Shout out to Mad Jack, Jackie. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas, man. My Lethal Weapon crew over there. 12, you know what I'm saying? On 12. Lethal, the other shit they had, that water. Come on, man.
Get niggas' opinions, man. Let niggas talk, man.
Facts.
I'm going to get off, y'all. I don't want to dominate the phone.
All right. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
Okay.
Call in. Walker definitely says appreciate you. You heard? Next Wednesday, we should be on and popping. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Oh.
You back in Brooklyn. Got the do-rag tight, bro?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm just listening, paying attention. Anybody feel away?
Somebody's calling.
Their opinion.
Somebody's calling right now.
Ahead.
Go ahead. Don't play no music in the back, brother. Hello?
Hello?
All right, what's good?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
How you doing, good brother?
What up, brother? Where you from, brother?
On 050, it's Big Steve coming out the Bronx, bro.
Yeah, shout out to the Bronx, man. From Brooklyn to the Bronx, man. Shout out to y'all. What you got on your mind? Go ahead, speak how you feel.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. If people don't know that dude Jim Jones is full of tactics, man, they don't know what's going on. That's just a distraction, bro, to get all this heat off his ass, and also Big U might be getting a bag out of all this. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Jim is in trouble, bro, he always go get somebody else to hold him down. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've seen this many times already, bro. You know what I mean? When what's the guy that was on his ass before he had to go get True Life, man? The dude up north now. When they got True Life for that. You know what I mean? So this is just it's working two ways. It's the sense for him and it's a throw off. You see what I'm saying? To get the attention off of what's really going on. Also, the whole thing is this, bro. I don't want to come down on Jim Jones, whatever. He's a human being like all of us. But please, Jimmy, respond to the allegations of you being with them people. I don't want to see Big U. I don't want to see Maino. I don't want to see nobody else. I want you to respond to the allegations that you was with them people. And all of those dudes out there talking about, because I was watching on the internet yesterday, I'm on live, and these dudes is going to fat that Jim Jones, little doges, don't even know, he don't even know these niggas exist. They going hard for him. I want to say to them, all of you little dudes out there, instead of we don't know yet, but you should be more concerned about trying to get to the bottom of if that dude's hat with them people. Y'all should be more worried about it than anybody else. You know what I mean? They so starstruck that they can't think that way. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, old top old China, Vicky Black, keep doing what y'all doing. But let's demanding that this man responds to the allegations at hand. That's all I want to hear. Nothing else. You know what I mean? I don't see no shenanigans.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, 100.
100. Hell yeah. I tell you, this is just, we want to call in. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, I respect it, man. We want to call in, you know what I'm saying? This is, it's for the people, you know what I'm saying? You heard?
Anybody, speak your opinion, however you feel. You know what I'm saying? All opinion is the right opinion. I don't give a fuck. You feel the way you feel I'm wrong. You feel, you know what I'm saying? Jim ain't around here in the however you feel, you have the right to speak upon that.
See, Maino threw my alley-oop, because Maino knew that we'll change the topic if we talk about this. He ain't stupid, plus he's getting a check, you know what I'm saying?
And you want to know something? Today, you know, I really didn't want to. I really don't
want to talk about Jimmy. Yeah, because we really on Maino time, and that's the time we on right now. You know
so I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I just didn't respect what Maino did, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know, niggas, I feel we don't do that, man. We came too far to be bringing other niggas to the hood to solidify us. Nah, that's a dub.
Hell yeah, that's a fact. Because you know what? I seen like it was looking weird. You know what I'm saying? Like what old boy said, even though he bowed out gracefully, but what he said was like, yo, y'all should be apologizing because you're with Big U. And that was a business plan that was probably planned months ago.
I didn't see what he said. What did Shooter say?
Hold on one second. Somebody's calling. I'm gonna get to it in a second.
All right,
hold on, brother. All right, it's goody.
Yo, peace, brother, peace. Where you from?
I'm from downtown Manhattan, Chelsea Project.
Oh, okay.
26 to 10.
All right. And what's your handle?
West side.
What's your name?
Oh, my handle's Raw, R-A-W.
All right, peace, bro. What's on your mind?
Yo, how come, first off, nobody should ever veer away from the wiretap. Forget about all the other paperwork, forget about everything else. The wiretap right there, anybody that's been done Fed time or been involved in organized crime knows for a fact that that's it. That's enough. Everything he said right there is more than enough to put him away for life. 25 to life on a RICO charge, no matter what anybody says. He does. The reason that the interviewers won't ask or have no integrity anytime he does any interview on Breakfast Club or anything like that. Imagine some guy coming to you, you're going to do an interview, and he'll talk about everything but the one thing everybody wants to know about. And the one thing that's bringing his name down, he won't talk about it. And none of the interviewers, they all give him a pass. Like Queen Flip do a segment on his shit called The Interrogation Room. If he first off, he would never go into the interrogation room, and if he did, he would just throw him softball questions where you would never get an answer. So when you never get an answer from somebody over something
real serious like this, accusations, that means it's true. You don't have to go too far with that. You know what I mean? So I think what's his name? Chynabrim?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
What's up, dude? Yo, I think it was a little it was good that you brought the paperwork out, but that paperwork was a little bit of a distraction as to the wiretap, because all you got to do is just stick to the wiretap. There's no getting around that. If you have a former federal prosecutor on a podcast who's retired, and you played that for him and explained the
SHA120 was popping. SHA120 was popping.
That's it. That guy's done. He's either done or he's telling. If you have a defense lawyer, he'll tell you the same thing.
Bro, did you go to did you see the transcripts on Crown TV?
Yeah, I've been watching it because I know some people that let's just say this. I know some people that Jimmy screwed over money-wise, and people that I'm close to a while ago, a long time ago. And I never liked him since then. So ever since, and I knew he was a fraud. I knew he was a fake. Nobody I know from Harlem, from the East Side knows him. Nobody knows him. I mean, they know him from Dipset, but I heard some of his stories where he was running around Harlem before he was in Dipset, and he was real heavy. Everybody, this is what he says. He was selling drugs. Everybody knows him. He's from here. And, when I ask around for people, everybody says, no, man, he didn't grow up around here. I lived here my whole life. We don't know him. We don't know him.
See, he don't talk about, he classifies himself as a Harlem nigga, but everybody know Jim is from the Bronx. That's why I don't get, he done never jacked the Bronx. He never said, yeah, I'm a Bronx. That's like me saying, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I'm jacking Harlem. Hell no. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I'm born and raised. I'm a Brooklyn nigga.
How does he get away with that for so long without nobody checking him all these years saying, no, you ain't from Harlem?
Cam told him straight up. Cam, you can look that up, Google it, or whatever the fuck, on YouTube.
So he's just basically a black Vanilla Ice, right? So everything is no, seriously, everything is made up about him. Like, the media comes in and they make up this whole story like, oh, this dude's hard body, he's from Harlem, he's from New York, he's from the project, he used to do this, but none of that is true. Absolutely none of that. I mean, anybody who did as much shit as Jim Jones claims he did in his raps and shit, but never did one day in Rikers, you know they're lying. You know they're lying. You can't even be a low-level lobby boy and not get knocked on a humble, not go to the tombs. That's part of the life. If you're out there fighting, selling drugs, shooting and all that, you definitely gonna see, you might be, but you definitely gonna go to right in your life. I never spent one.
Yo, Zeke, he going in and out, Zeke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he going in and out.
Alright.
Yo, Raw, we appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate that.
Definitely appreciate you, bro.
Yo, yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you never spent one day in Rikers Island, that means you never really was living like that. When you're 15 and 16 in New York, if you're wilding out on the street, you're gonna spend some time in Rikers Island. Whether it's a week, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's in his day, it was a bullet. Everybody was catching 8 months. If you were caught with, an ounce of coke, you even less than that, half ounce of coke, you doing 8 months. You caught with a gun, you doing 8 months. All of this shit. The guy never spent a day in jail his whole fucking life.
Not that we want him to go to jail. We don't want Jimmy to go to jail. We just dealing with the facts. If you're in the mix, there's consequences that come with the mix. You can't act like you're a stand-up individual and you're not a stand-up individual. That's just how this game goes. Shout out to Info Minds in the building. The Wolves is in the building. And that's just what that's what it all boils down to. It's the same thing about Harv. I don't wish jail on Harv, but you robbed 6ix9ine, busted him over the head allegedly, and you kidnapped him, right? So what the fuck you thought was gonna come out of that? Either he's gonna, because if 6ix9ine was in the street, Harv's mother would have died for that chain. You know what I mean? I didn't see niggas die for less. You know what I'm saying? You kidnapped him, busted him over the head. So if you get caught up in something, you're not gonna think that he's gonna tell on you. when you actually violated him and he never attempted to take your life, dudes gotta start, y'all listen to the wrong OGs, you know what I'm saying? If I stole a pack, I knew 9 out of 10 I'm gonna get fucked up if they catch me. That's why I didn't steal a pack. You understand what I'm saying? But back to y'all, you heard?
Yeah. The only last thing I want to say, just one more thing before I leave. There's this white rapper running around now. I don't know if you guys seen him. He's doing a lot of videos in New York and stuff. His name is Mills, right?
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, dude. If I ever see him, he's getting pressed. Cause he's another Jim Jones. He's a phony. He's a total phony. I don't like him coming to New York looking like that. Real white boys don't look like that. They don't act like that.
Yo, raw. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
On some real shit, I respect what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Mills is Mills. If you got an issue with him, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the platform to violate him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not violating him. I'm just saying I don't think he's what he is.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of that. You know?
And I understand that. I understand
any white boys that ever went to writers that look like him and act like him.
Yeah. But I can't allow you to say
that's at the topic. Yeah.
That man ain't do nothing to you. You know,
to us, at least. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
That's
that man ain't do nothing. All right,
Peace, love, peace. Shout out to Chelsea Projects, man. For those that don't know what Chelsea Projects is, that's where Sharon the Worm got caught for his face.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For those who call, I just can't sit there and let, you know what I'm saying, niggas violate niggas like that. I don't know Mills personally. You know what I'm saying? I heard of him. He's under, I think, Jadakiss.
Yeah.
I think he under Jadakiss. And
you gotta call her. You're right. That's real. Hold on 1 second. You gotta call her, brother. Don't play no music in the Mac, brother, please. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me see something. Gotta make sure this is right. Chat.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Alright, there it is.
This is Jay.
Jay from where? Where you from, Jay?
I'm from Crown Heights, but I moved to Georgia.
All right, Crown Heights, what's poppin'? You already know. No Snap, stand up, man.
Yes, sir. It is fishy about Jimmy Jones and stuff, but why he still rocking the red flag?
It's for sale.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
How old are you? First, let me get to that.
Okay, I am 39.
You 39? Is you a member of anything?
No, but I.
All right. You said it right there. You said it right there, brother. No disrespect. You will never understand this lifestyle.
Okay.
You would never understand this lifestyle. Like, I would never say Jim ain't blood. I would never say that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're going through this situation, we both took an oath. And I'm gonna love him for that because we all going through that struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in this to backbite my brother. But I'm in this, but I'm gonna speak how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to send a hit out on them. We kill each other or anything. You know what I'm saying? Brothers fight at the end of the day. But you know what I'm saying? We all fight, nigga. I fight my biological. I fight my motherfucking sisters sometimes. It's just the way how we is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can never say why Jim ain't blood. That's like me walking to a crackhead who smoke crack, but this nigga done put in work for years.
Facts.
And tell him he ain't blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really downgrade Jim like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we going through our issue, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie. He took an oath. Even if he took it in the streets or he took it up top, which he didn't take it up top. He took it in the streets. And he took care of homies. He took care of homies. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him that. I gotta respect him. On that. But just that the issues that's going on now.
Right. I think personally he should have came This shit came to you, and y'all should have spoke like grown men and stuff, though.
Yeah, you right, but you know, like I said, you ain't affiliated, so you don't know the procedures of this shit.
Right, facts. Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You know.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I didn't want to spend time on Jen. It ain't about Jen.
It's about
or
Brooklyn.
blood or not blood. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My main issue to the people is, why do New York need niggas from the other side to solidify us?
Right.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Right. That is a bad look.
Thank you. That's out of line.
Right.
That's out of line.
Fact.
Niggas is not going to the West Coast talking and doing that shit that they just did. West Coast niggas ain't accepting that. First of all, reality, they don't like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. There's some West Coast niggas who love us, but majority don't like us.
Right.
So for him to bring an opposite, not saying that Big U Crips is ops. I love some Crips. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with some Crips, but I'm just saying, before them, because the old fox took, before them, my homies come first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I pull anybody up, and I'm in the hood, I'm pulling up, even if it's a West Coast nigga, I'm pulling up Gay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up a solidified West Coast homie, a blood nigga.
Right.
Now for him bringing a Crip brother involved, basically you bringing more static.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You feel in the fight in that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got homies saying, is this nigga wilding out? You were in the middle of Forster.
Yeah, I know.
It violated Forster. Just like Maino went in the middle of Bed-Stuy. It violated Bed-Stuy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. No, we don't do that at all.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, brother. It ain't about Jim being a blood or anything. It is what it is. That's the end day. He's my brother.
Right. Well, I got you on that.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Everybody call.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Got another caller.
Yeah.
Take the music. You gotta turn your music off, brother.
Got another caller.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, peace, brother.
Yeah, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man?
What's your name? Where you from, man?
Oh, my name, Lamika from Brooklyn High Projects.
All right, Albany stand
up.
Shout out
half
to
a mil. Yes. Rest in peace. Half a mil.
Word up. But I want to elaborate. Yeah, you're right, man. New York is looking real crazy, man. I was listening to what's that thing? One of them clubhouse shit or whatever. The kid Whack. He was talking crazy about New York, and New York dudes didn't even realize that shit because he was talking to some kid named I ain't no blood or nothing, but the kid he was talking crazy to the.
But they cool now though. They cool now.
What's going on?
They cool now though.
Yeah.
I just want to say, New York out here looking crazy, man. With my man, and we trendsetters, man. That's all I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, brother. That's facts,
man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. That's facts, man. You already know Brooklyn love, man. Stand up, man.
No question.
All right, who's next? Let niggas pull up, man.
Yeah, pull up, baby. Hold on. Yeah. Who's next? Call in. You know what I'm saying? It's a good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's right. Niggas wanna run comments. We don't do comments.
Uh-oh.
Pull up, state your name, where you from, and talk. Fuck all the commenting.
Exactly. Here you go.
No
music in the back, brother. All right.
Yo.
Turn the music off in the back, brother.
Yo, it's Papino. Yo, Zeke.
Turn the music off in the back, brother.
Yo, the TV in the back. You gotta get away from the TV, please. There is no TV. I'm in the whip, my G.
You gotta turn the music off, brother.
Oh, yeah, something's on. Nah, voice. All
right, what's good?
Go ahead. Yo, Zeke, what's Papino, my G?
What's Papino? Shout out to East Harlem, man. Shout out to the East, right?
You know that shit.
Harlem.
I mean, I really don't see what turn it down. But the issue is in reality, because he's not going to no crib to get no goddamn validation. Big U has a podcast, they doing business, and being the fact that you got this clown nigga Whack trying to instigate or insinuate or make his own scenarios about shit that never really happened. He is doing a podcast with this guy from the West Coast that has a podcast, and he just, you know, I guess whatever he's doing, speaking his mind or whatever they guess they tapped into. But the facts of the matter is that's your son that brings to question this fool from the other side, because they happen to know each other. They grew up. They supposed to follow the same codes and origins. That's the basis of it. That can never make New York back. And Jim don't speak for all us.
You're right. You absolutely.
Don't ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Don't ask you a question. I want to ask you a question.
Hold on. And then the other
Because what's cool? Now, hold on. I'm gonna touch on something. So why did Shooter say, not bringing him up, we need to apologize? What do we need to apologize for? If even though he paid me to do a documentary.
When Punch is talking to them, he's talking about them, the people who made this scenario. He's talking to whacking them. He's not speaking to these irrelevant niggas that got an opinion. Because these niggas is nobodies.
You know what you just said? You understand what you just said? You just said that.
The same way niggas is coming up here saying, oh, niggas did this in the 90s, niggas had to go.
It's their opinion. It's what how they feel.
I'm a first generation homie.
I don't care about first, third, or fourth.
I ain't seen none of these niggas in the 4 building. I ain't seen none of these niggas up north. We know each other from up top.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of these niggas that be running their fucking mouth all day.
But it has nothing to do with what they're doing. It has to do with shot. Because if shooters, if they in the projects with Whack, right? I mean, it was business.
He's a certified gangster official.
I hear you. And I know a whole bunch of them too.
Or he's speaking in terms of who he's dealing with on Bang Bang. He can do that. That's his block. That's his hood. They can do that. He lets his nuts hang. If niggas have an issue with that, go see the nigga.
Okay, then it needs to be seen. But he bowed out gracefully. So
it's a lot of like niggas that be talking just to
because you bugging now. Because now they're like you wilding. He said a comment with the nigga Big U like he was a co-signer. I don't know what. If it's business, it's business, and that's what it's supposed to be.
First of all, can I have a moment?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, what's you Damo? Yeah, I'm homie. Alright, A-Shot. We already know, bring niggas shine, man. Alright, so you know protocols, right? I've been doing this since 97. Alright, so if you, I know for sure you heard about Chynabrim. I know for sure, because I've been doing it for a long time. Homie. I just came home from a stretch. A long time. Alright. When you in the, I ain't gonna put it on no jail shit, right? You ever heard of blood business is blood business? Yeah, but you got to. You know why? He's the one who came with this fake document and brought it to the
Listen.
Go on some jail shit. Because paperwork that don't even have a document number that leaves a criminal case in a courtroom. Niggas is food for that. You a food for that.
Remember, intelligence over emotion. You just talking. You just screaming for no reason. You screaming for no reason.
Yeah, you
What
just,
you gonna do? You gonna fight the phone? What you gonna do? You gonna fight the phone?
You're losing me on this shit.
Let me talk, homie. Yo, listen. I'm not
document.
Listen.
To a court case with an actual index number, that's questionable. You not OLA for that. You can't come to the table with a document that has no basis.
I want to ask you a question. I hear what you're saying, but I hear what you're saying, right? But again, if we know why son came, right? Old boy says, "Yo, niggas need to apologize." So when he says that means he's talking about this. That's what he's talking about, bro. We're not gonna be stupid. We're not gonna be dumb. We're not gonna be retarded. We're not changing the narrative.
He cutting corners. Niggas don't got word.
Huh?
He is not talking to Whack.
That's how I took it. See, that's what
He was talking to Whack. He's talking to us.
That's who he talking to.
Oh, you lost me. We got another call. We got another caller. You'll call back, Wavy. Call back.
Homie.
My nigga.
Nigga, the one who made the allegations.
Now, I know what.
All right. Next caller, please.
Hold on. My nigga, I got you easy. My nigga.
This is mine, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here, bozo.
Man, we gotta do all that. He all right. Be good. Let's get back to the concept.
Nigga, you supposed to be Latin King or something, nigga.
Yeah, he good. He good off the top with him. Know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck who he is. I never heard of him. Tell that nigga he wasn't on no lineups, nothing.
Now he
Fuck out of here.
He just he a Harlem nigga. He just love Harlem, man. He just
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? He's Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Harlem.
Nigga fighting over the phone.
Hold on.
Fuck out of here.
Hold on a second. You gotta turn your music off, brother.
Yo.
What's good?
Yeah,
What's good?
What's your handle, brother?
Yeah, my handle is SHA120.
Ah, shit, shout.
Not the milk.
I know. Not the Miller. He's not the Miller. Let's get that clear.
You hear me?
He said, I'm not the Miller. That's the thing y'all niggas know now.
The phone don't like.
Yeah, he's talking crazy.
One statement. I want to make
go
one
ahead.
statement, China.
Go ahead, homie. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Check this out, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, man. You just said something 2 minutes ago to the young homie, the little Sean that you got just took off the line. You said that it's a protocol to this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Listen, I ain't gonna be on the phone with y'all for long because y'all know I ain't with this chit chat shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. The reality is that you know him, China. That's what you said. You know Jones.
Yeah, yes, I've been around. Yes, everybody know that, nigga. I'm Rex with the man. Jefferson.
Check out this super fly shit, this 55-year-old man shit here.
All right, go ahead.
Check this fly shit out. You should have stepped to the block and approached that situation. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't really want to go into it. Please don't tell me why you put her online. I don't want to know. You know, that's not blood business online. That's all I'm saying. I love you, bro. Listen, I love you more.
We respect your opinion.
I love your team.
Debbie knows love, baby.
I got your number.
Yes.
That's my real number there. I love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. I love that. Salute to that.
Enjoy your day, man.
Yes.
You know, y'all already know my boy said it best, man. You know, it's about riders and punks, motherfucking, you know, right and wrong. Good and bad, man. What side are you on, man? Make sure y'all stay on the right side, man.
That's a fact. That's love.
Your hood, nothing but 31 gun salute, man.
Boom.
Double O ding.
Double O ding, ding, ding. That's what you're talking about. All opinions are respected. See?
Nah, but what I don't respect when the homies jump up here and try to fight the phone. You ain't fighting the phone with me, homie.
Yeah.
Wait, I respect it, but homie got an opinion, and you see I was trying to respect his opinion. I'm letting him talk. I didn't say nothing, but he...
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, turn the music off.
That's the only thing I'm saying. Who's next, man?
My man.
Please, baby. What's poppin'? What's your handle? Where you from, homie?
Listen, man, this DonP, a.k.a. Peanut from the PX Gun Hill Road to be exact, nigga.
You already know, nigga. Brooklyn to the Bronx. What's poppin', homie?
Hey, shit, man, what's going on, man? I see a lot of bullshit going online, man. I just don't get it, bro. These niggas, these are supposed to be East Coast brothers. These niggas is getting West Coast niggas to stamp them. I'm trying to find out. You can't find an OG from your community.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, homie. Niggas is riding around that part. Why do you have to bring another nigga from somewhere else to solidify you a gangster?
That's what Duke said.
I don't get
That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not saying Jim ain't the homie, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, and it ain't Jim, because this issue today wasn't even supposed to be about Jim.
It's about Maino.
It was about Maino. Because Maino, listen, let me say one thing. Because Maino did it, Jim did it, then Maino did it the next day. First of all, Maino, you ain't blood. Why is you in this, you ain't a member in nothing. Like, what the fuck is you trying to get, what you doing, chasing?
I'm going to tell you what's going on, brother, because I'm in tune and I'm observing. He can tell you. These niggas is trying to pursue that lobby boy shit. You forgot about that?
Yeah, you right. Yeah, that lobby boy shit. So he looking for something where his name could be, all right, so we gonna give him what he want. Maino, listen, if Maino listen right now, I hope he you know what I'm saying, he listen to this podcast, right? Fuck worrying about bringing Big U to Notion Ave. Worry about that nigga who shot you while you was sitting in the chair up top. Worry about that nigga. That nigga still living. Worry, he should have been worried about that. Fuck is you worrying about something?
Who they China Brim?
Shit. This is 050 Chynabrim, homie.
Yo, you hear me, China? I was talking to Brother Zeke, right? Brother Zeke Black, me and him go back 30 years.
Yeah.
Before the gangbang, we was getting money. So we never really understood the politics of today because we was young niggas just getting money. My whole thing is, I think as us as black brothers, if we trying to channel this energy somewhere else, I think we need to stop bringing down brothers. If niggas a rat, he's a rat. If a nigga no good, he no good. Let's uplift the brothers that's doing something for the culture and for the community, bro. Because we spending a lot of, look what all Big U, whacking them niggas is doing the same shit that we just went through 30 years ago, bro.
You right. It's about to be, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. The way it's looking like, it's about to be some East and West Coast shit. Just because of this stupid shit.
Yeah, that's why we gotta channel our energy somewhere else, bro. Because the first step was when Wack did the whole shit with Tekashi 6ix9ine. You ain't gonna sit up there and tell me all of them fucking blood neighborhoods. I'm not even getting into the crib. All them blood neighborhoods. You couldn't find somebody to interview that was a top dog that ratted. Why you coming all the way 3,000 miles away to interview somebody else's business? You already said, Wack already said out his mouth, and he said this before Jim Jones. He don't believe, he don't spam East Coast gang members. So why you in the politics of that? Hey, I'm confused about that part, brother.
See, you wanna know something? Like I said, down with Wack, like we talk this shit. Wack, see, niggas think that the nigga Wack, even though he do be doing this little, you know, shit that he do, start arguments and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's for entertainment, homie. Now, second of all, when it comes to him not liking East Coast blood, Wack did say I ain't gonna say he don't like East Coast blood, because the East Coast blood he fuck with. He just don't like the tradition of East Coast blood, how we came about, how we making blood look. So he's saying if he leave LA, he is not basically involved with no blood, no nothing. That's what he's saying. Cause
this is what I'm saying with experience.
But it ain't only with East Coast. Dudes just think it's with East. That's like me. I'm blood, but I don't have to tell a nigga. You know how many blood niggas woke up to me, yo, Chynabrim, what's poppin'? Nigga, I don't know you, nigga. The fuck out of here. I don't have to tell a nigga I'm blood.
But at the same time, brother, you right. You don't gotta tell a nigga nothing. But the platform that he sit on and the things that he's doing in this culture, he's making U-turns, bro. He's taking his shit back to 1995, 96, bro.
Yo, what it is entertainment, right? His name being talked about right now, right?
Yeah.
He's making money off of this shit, right? He's feeding his kids off of this shit, right? Yeah, let's get to that. Nowadays, niggas do not care. You got blood niggas sending blood homies to jail forever. You got blood niggas picking up on blood niggas. You think,
I'm 46 years old, bro. Before blood came, niggas was getting son doula. So we already know, we already familiar with niggas getting son, you my son, you know, you my doula, yo, y'all put you in a move. This is all before gang shit, bro. All before gang shit. It's always gonna go on, bro. Yeah, it's just like R. Kelly. Older niggas been fucking young niggas in the hood. It's just that R. Kelly on a platform is not right. Let's be honest.
Right.
We right,
but it's just that he's right now. It's his time.
Nah, he don't got no time.
It's his time. No, it's his time as far as getting away with this shit. He been doing this shit how long?
Hold up.
He's been doing this shit.
What? Somebody innocent? When somebody innocent died. That's when we gonna wake up. Just like the Bob magazine. They the first magazine that put East Coast, West Coast. When niggas died, then niggas is like, oh shit, this shit is real. We can't wait till it get real. If we already well experienced and know how real it can really get. We gotta
you wanna know something? With the word respect.
Violence.
Thank you. Niggas respect now. Niggas don't. If Wack right now was talking about, we gonna be honest. If Wack right now was talking about, yeah, let me and Jim talk. We gonna sit down. We gonna try to build something. We ain't gonna we gonna get the homies together and we gonna try to start something. Niggas ain't paying that shit no mind.
But how about this? How about that?
I'm keeping it real. Niggas is not paying that shit no mind.
Trying to bring you right, but let's push this envelope.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Let's talk about like me and Zeke was saying, cause Zeke is doing a good thing. Zeke came a long fucking way, bro.
Right.
That nigga is been to the streets. Let's just talk about the brothers that's doing something. Let's refocus our energy, bro, because we know we don't want to go wear no greens, and we damn sure don't want to go wear no brown. Let's handle the energy.
You hear me? You hear me right now? Everybody who hear me, everybody who look at this podcast, right? And this from 050 China. If now, listen, everybody pay attention. If Jim pull up and say, I want to see China, I want to see Wack, I want to see CK, I want to see everybody who go against, and we sit at the round table, and we can have this on YouTube as far as brothers sitting together and putting away our stupid shit.
Yes.
I'm with it, nigga, and that's on me, nigga. That's on what I represent. And then you will see, and then you will see who the phony niggas is. You will see if niggas doing this for money to feed their kids, or niggas doing this for the cause.
And that's what it's easy for the cause.
Thank you. It's easy for us to call each other. It's easy to say, yo, China, yo, 050, pull up, man. Or I come fly you out. I don't give a fuck, nigga, pull up. Yo, Wack, pull up, nigga, cause we doing this shit for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Fuck us, we doing it for the kids. I'm with it, nigga, I drop everything and say, fuck that. You know, I get that nigga Jim, shoot all them niggas a hug, nigga, cause at the end of the day, we brothers, nigga, and I don't like to see the way how we just violating each other. But I'm not gonna stand here and let a nigga violate me. I'm not gonna stand here and make niggas make my hood look bad. I'm not gonna do it, homie.
Nah. And you know what? 21 salute.
Always, nigga.
Salute.
Good salute.
If you call me on that, if niggas call me on that note, and I bet you might have Jim watching this, listening to this. You might have Shooter listening to this. Somebody is listening to this. Who in a circle. Tell them niggas to pull up. It's the only thing. Tell them niggas to come to the yard, nigga.
But can I
tell them niggas to come to the yard, man? Yeah.
Can I break something down, try to bring, and I don't want you to judge me, so you can tell I'm being honest.
Yeah, homie, I never judge. Dude, speak how you feel, nigga.
We can't expect these niggas, and this is some real gangster shit, we can't expect niggas to...
Oh. The heat did it to me. Hold on, party people. Let me get everybody back on the line. Hold on. Listen, and this is serious, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think, hold on one second, brother. Let me call him back.
This is shut down. Oh, you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. Now I gotta call him back. I'm calling back right now.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, the phone in the heat.
Oh, okay.
Hold on one second. Alright, my thing was in the heat.
Hello?
Are you here?
Yeah, brother. I'm here, but listen, the phone got cut off, right? You hear me? My whole thing is I think we need to, we got way more potential than we cheating ourselves, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Right now, what we doing right now, we cheating ourselves. We already know they listening, they watching, but what about the innocent people that's trying to find their way? Let's make it happen for them, bro, especially for our peoples, bro.
And I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Bro.
I'm with it.
I'm with it. Like we and try to bring, because I heard your story, I know your story. Let's talk. I want to talk about a lot of these niggas that became homie, a lot of these niggas became Crit, a lot of niggas that became Muslim, Latin King. Let's talk about the pressure that they was dealing with. They didn't have no choice. Because a lot of niggas would have preferred being just neutral. but their back was up against the wall. I'm not saying it was sore.
And that's a fact. I'm not saying it's fact. They ain't sore. You know, a lot of niggas was, like you said, back against the wall. A lot of niggas was following their man. You know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas got fucked up by a trip or fucked up by blood that, man. A lot of niggas had family members who was killed by blood or killed by a trip. In turn, it's a whole, I would never, you know what I'm saying, degrade a nigga because, you know, how he came home, because you never know a nigga's story, you feel me? You never know a nigga's story, you know. That's how
You know
I
what?
feel, man.
And to be honest with you, even though we boy was shooting 9-3 in that situation with that caller, the son, shooting 9-3 bowed out like a Gito. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? He said nothing disrespectful. He was like, yo, I don't got time to argue online. I respect the game. Y'all won. I'm out. That's real. And because, you know, he knew what he did that day with Big U, and he probably got checked by some of his G's. Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, but you hear me? It ain't, see, dudes get it twisted. It ain't me, Shaq. It ain't him looking pussy. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
ain't
they get you all wrong.
Shooting 9-3, you can tell by his he got common sense. He ain't the average dumb motherfucker running out. You know what I'm saying? So I would never shit on him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think him and Hassan need to sit down and
have a great conversation. Have a great conversation.
Because Hassan also, you know what I'm saying? He's a smart nigga, and he got his head on right. You know, at the end of the day, everybody trying to feed their kids and this shit.
But can I say one thing, bro?
Yeah.
If you can reach out and see, and anybody listening, bro, we giving Hassan his props. I'm gonna give him his props. First,
But we all, you know how powerful it would be if all of us sit on the round table.
Yes.
Hassan, Shooter, and everybody, and we all speak out how we feel, and we bring it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Even if I don't give a fuck if a nigga feel, yo, China, you violate, nigga. All right, listen, I gotta shoot 31 or whatever, nigga. I don't care, nigga. I'm a man at the end of the day. I prefer fighting than shooting my brother. You feel me? But that's how I feel. I would take an ass whooping or however it goes.
Yo, Zeke, I know we talk about a lot of these street
Oh,
politics.
man, because we was around for all that, man. You seen a lot, man.
But here go my main thing, brother. I need somebody to get in Hassan's ear and let him to start, before he starts speaking, he needs to start really doing his homework, because a lot of shit he say, he got points, but he says shit that don't make sense, beloved. And I don't like, and I'm with everybody, all these other, he talk down on black women, bro. I don't like that, bro.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, homie. Like Hassan, I understand the way you feel, but we can't talk about him because he ain't here to defend himself. Feel me?
Alright.
I put you in line with him. I put you in line with him. You have to talk.
See, I like to talk too. That's why we got an open phone.
Yeah.
So if Hassan, if Jim, if Shooter, if anybody feel it, you able to pull up and speak how you feel.
No,
Even if you got a problem with Hassan and Hassan listening right now, I would jump off this fucking phone right now so you and Hassan and you can ask them questions. You understand what I'm saying?
Now that's a fact, because it's like, when I really look at it, bro, you try to make a point, and you try to like channel niggas' energy, right? But what I'm realizing, a lot of niggas is taking this shit for a joke. So that's my thing about you not putting all your emphasis in these fuck niggas. You smell where I'm going at with it, bro?
Yeah, DOA.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we see what's going on. These niggas is going on the other side of America to get niggas to stamp them. When the same niggas is all they doing, you're getting a stamp from niggas that really don't give a fuck. They just see a bag, bro.
Yeah. And then they go back and tell they man, yeah, I was on the East Coast, niggas is riding my dick. You see, I'm like I'm keeping it real. This how niggas talk. This how gang members talk.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was over there with them niggas. Yeah, you see me with all on the blood block. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 100 Crip niggas. Yeah, them niggas respect our shit. Nah, homie, I'm not jacking that nigga. I'm all the way down move, nigga. Like
that's a fact.
Rest in peace to SHA. Rest in peace to SHA. Rest in peace to all the all the originals, man. I'm not jacking that shit because I know for sure them niggas went to jack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for sure them niggas ain't jacking it. So I just can't allow it. I just can't allow it like that.
We get involved with it and get involved in no West Coast politics. How the fuck we let these niggas get involved in East Coast politics when the way of life on the East Coast, whether you gangbanging or not, is different, bro?
Listen, them niggas, you know, I don't know, man. I'm just...
Yo, it's deep.
You open the doors for this. I want to hear your feedback, beloved.
Yeah, I open the door. I'm gonna be honest, man. When I open the door on, this shit just went viral. It went crazy. And look, it's starting in New York, and I feel, I'll be honest, as people love me, be like, yeah, nigga, but I feel it's like a lot of weight because God forbid if somebody gotta bury a child or shit like that. Over the stupidness, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, niggas made money, niggas got a little fame or whatever. At the end of the day, we all gotta be men now. Exactly.
At some point, at some point, you got exactly at some point, because we're doing this to create a conversation, and in the conversation that we have created, people are now going seeing things a different type of way. This shit is bigger than Jimmy. Some of y'all might be Jimmy fans, so you're stuck on Jimmy. But it's bigger than Jimmy.
It's all about Jimmy.
It's not about him. Like seriously speaking, there's nothing. He pull up on Maino in Brooklyn to do big dude to do the checking thing. There's nothing wrong with having a big crip that's from that neighborhood. Yo, this in the third, and this is what we're trying to do. Other than having a check-in show, you know what I mean? About I can go where the fuck I want to go. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger. There's so much African American money circulating in this industry shit. Instead of niggas look at the paperwork, right? Let's pick Wax Brain for how can I get some legal money? You've been around. How can I do this? How can I do that? Niggas ain't even picking niggas' brains. Niggas is wasting 4 or 5 hours, individuals, trying to figure out the paperwork, right? I said, yo, let me network with you. You know what I mean? It created a conversation. You're worried about if Jimmy's will or not. Jimmy ain't thinking about none of you niggas, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas out here fighting for this nigga.
Yeah.
And this nigga, he out talking about, I got the best Zaza and all. He's not even, the nigga not even thinking about you. He didn't even make a text on your shit saying,
yo, good looking.
Standing up for me.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something that I see what people are trying to do. When you get to the bag, you want to see your people grow. We don't want to see black on black crime. You know I don't want to see that shit. But we gotta have these conversations. Why are we holding rap niggas to this regard? Who cares about checking in? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just common sense. If I'm in the streets, you're not gonna go to Detroit tomorrow. I'm gonna open up a spot. You gotta check into somebody. Yo, who's over here? How can I get money? Don't let dudes put the streets in the hip hop, cause that's what's getting you. This is what's getting you kids killed. This is what's getting your uncle smoked. Y'all got this shit is bigger than the streets. Y'all not paying attention to Jigga because y'all too worried about y'all worried about is Jay-Z still gonna rap about 88. He's showing us the way. Let's get through the door. Wack open the door for us. I'm not gonna lie to you. The door we trying to open with the paperwork, him and Boom Wack, but the door's open. I'm not gonna lie to you. CK and Wack are cool. They're doing a business venture together. That's what I'm talking about. They went from beefing, bro, to doing business.
That's what it's about. Building bridges, not burning them, bro.
That's a fact, bro. That's why I get on my Marquez. It's me and you kicking about this. You know what I'm saying? First, we was like, yo, the Wack thing was crazy. Yo, Wack losing his mind. But when you finally get to hear him out, other than all the mindless gangbanging conversations, he got something to offer. Yo, I know dudes that got the weed dispensaries. I got people that can get licenses. I deal with the trucking. What you trying to do? A lot of homies just want to be homies. A lot of you niggas is hood ornaments. There's no way I'm going to sit here for 40 minutes and argue for Jim Jones' cause about the paperwork. But if I see Jim, the most he going to do is toss it up with me and say, yeah, 5. Let's do business, Jimmy. Come on, man. Niggas ain't thinking about doing business. Not one nigga said anything about, yo, I would love to do business with Jim Jones. Y'all arguing about his paperwork, right? Come on, bro. On some gangster shit. Me and you talk about this all the time. We know a bunch of good dead niggas, right? We know a bunch of good dead niggas. Am I right? We know a whole bunch of them.
Back, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Yo, Z, one thing I always text you,
Yeah.
yo, bro, what you doing is so positive because you give other people the platform to express how they feel about the situation, bro. Because everybody needs to hear these ideas. These ideas bring our culture to a next level. Because you can say something to me that could trigger me that made me want to keep doing righteous things.
That's a fact.
What I'm saying is we not doing that, bro. We killing ourselves.
Killing ourselves. I'm gonna tell you something. This show was really about Maino, right? And it wasn't even in a bad way about Maino. It's just Brooklyn. We gotta let people speak. Let Brooklyn talk. At the end of the day, party people, don't ever look out your community for any clarification when it comes to these streets. The streets is an economic thing. There's never been no loyalty in the street. It's dog eat dog world. We learn from this shit, you hear me? We know that somebody's gonna tell on us. We know that, listen, we only go to jail if we telling ourselves or somebody telling us. You know what I'm saying, you hear me? There's no, let me just go to jail tomorrow. Jail is not rehab. Let's get our minds right and start networking with people and stop talking and stop having, yo, defending Jim Jones' honor. Nah, he's just the conversation. But who wants to open a business? Let's get equipped. Know what I'm saying? What's going on with the economy? Niggas is fucked up. Niggas is buying half blocks while we still sitting there. While, you know what I would love for Jimmy to do? Since he actually pushed this gang envelope with this non-trade shit, why don't you run on the little young drops and really talk to them niggas how this gang life has consequences. Drop your flag. I'll drop my flag, you'll drop your flag. I bet you won't do that, bro. You hear me? I bet you, because it's a marketing tool for him, bro. You hear me? Yo, I'm not with the gangbanging shit no more. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Them California niggas know one thing. Let me tell you something, bro. This is the #1 market in the world is New York. They're not stupid. They're trying to get in. They're trying to get in. So why not argue? Have these niggas argue all day online and post all this shit on YouTube? Because they're trying to get into the market. So now what you think Big U doing? He getting into the market. They don't care about Jimmy. We're going to use these niggas. We want them niggas to, because what happens is YouTube is the new Source magazine.
Yeah. We got any more calls?
Yeah.
I got one last thing, man.
Yes.
And Zeke, you brought this up a few episodes ago.
Yes.
If we want to put niggas on blast, let's not focus on focus on niggas that's harboring, niggas that tell it because they getting paid. That's the real problem in the streets right now, bro. Niggas is harboring, niggas that told because a nigga paid.
Some of them was wrong. Some of them was wrong.
That's a fact. You right, bro. You right.
Niggas is harboring them. Niggas getting money off these niggas, bro.
Facts.
As soon as the money stops, then they want to expose the nigga. That's not right. And
The ones
no
that-
worse than the rap, bro.
The ones that's hard to come on,
You
let
right.
me know and I'll put some mustard.
Yeah, all right.
You right.
All right.
You right. And right now, the climate's changing because now they got all this internet stuff and it's a lot of information coming out. And now that the information's coming out, dudes is networking with dudes about bread now.
They said it was right, so.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
So,
So,
China brand.
yo, China.
you got mixed up, so that's
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here.
Yo, China.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you, what made you go digital with this situation, bro? I'm just curious on that.
What made me go? I'm gonna keep it real, right? For years, I've been behind the wall, and there always was assumptions about. Even when I was in the town, there always was assumptions, and we used to look at this in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? As far as homies, you know what I'm saying? And it was like nobody was felt they was built enough to go against the machine. Jim Jones is the machine. You feel me? He got the machine. He got the machine. So when I came home, and when niggas like, yo, China, it's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas know, even behind the wall, wherever I expose niggas. I pull niggas' cards, everybody. That was something I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm known for that. So I just said, fuck it, I'm going to take it all the way. And I had the real rights with it. You feel me?
So how long so y'all already been through
Yo, listen. Listen. Once we knew about the wiretaps, that was enough. We was in the yard with all the big fools, right? That was enough to say, yo, homie, it's an issue going on out there. Remember, it's a wiretap.
But
Why is this nigga not in there?
all right. Now this is the main thing. Who phone was tapped? Was it Mel or
It was Jim. It was Jim phone. See, I can't speak a whole bunch about it because it's behind closed doors shit that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm involved in that, like in that circle that was going on before the 6ix9ine shit with Jimmy and with Nuke and there's a whole bunch of other shit that is not being put out there, you feel me? Just for you know, the respect out of certain Treyway niggas. It's slowly, niggas is slowly, if you see it, you got niggas slowly trying to bring it out. Cause now everything, if you look in the transcripts and everything, you look how her wife told on him and told everything, the transcripts with her.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, his own wife told on him. So it's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's being out. How do you think people know the chain that Jim was wearing, the chain that Jim Jones was wearing at the Versus was the chain that was taken off for was the chain that was taken off for 6ix9ine when he got in. Yeah, everybody know that.
And that was evidence, wasn't it?
So you telling me that Jim Jones wore the same chain that the nigga took from Takashi?
Yeah, and the feds had the chain. So people were saying, how the fuck Jim get possession of that chain if the feds had the chain? See, it's a lot of shit going on that people ain't talking about. You know what I'm saying? And because a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Thank you. It's up, and you gotta remember, it was a lot of backbiting shit. Look at the whole Treyway case. Everybody was against each other.
Facts.
6ix9ine had these niggas going crazy. He was like a winning prize hoe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted a piece.
You know what it is? It's like being on an island and everybody going crazy off a CO bitch.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
And you're not even hitting. All you're doing is trying to do is beat on floor. You ain't even hitting. The niggas going crazy.
Yeah, cause
and I gotta say this, niggas gonna be mad, but niggas let the wrong people in our culture. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
yeah.
Because we can't do that. A black person, a black man or black woman can't go in no other culture in this world and fuck it up the way this man just fucked up our culture, bro.
Guys going at each other's heads. Yeah, everybody going at each other's heads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's one to think about, right? That's a powerful thing.
Right now. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a fact, man.
It's really more sad because it's like you said, there's plenty of people that died and shit like that, bro.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Where's the honor for niggas who laid down for these blocks in Brooklyn? Who put in work, who done, you know, no disrespect to the Crips, but who done chased them niggas out of certain blocks? And the
Like Macaroni and them. They should have them pull up. Like Macaroni.
What honor for this shit?
Yeah, bro.
Because when I pull up to a Crip neighborhood, nigga, I respect their flaws. I respect their territory. You know what I'm saying?
It's just really, to me, it's about men respecting men, yo. That's all I see it as, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when they want to say East Coast niggas, we couldn't walk down certain blocks before this gang shit happened.
Yeah.
So it's about respecting. It's about respect, my nigga. And that's what I think that we lost touch with. What the word respect me. It ain't about being a lame. It ain't about being a sucker. It's about respect. That's all it's about.
Yes.
That respect is the same definition of integrity. If you really want to know the truth.
That's true.
Facts.
That's a fact.
So niggas,
that's how I was raised.
Niggas is listening to rap songs and thinking that's the fucking the autobiography of the streets.
The streets.
Remember rap came from the streets. So how the fuck is you listening to rap and identify with the streets to make it suitable for you when that's not how this shit go?
That's a fact.
Remember, niggas commit crime to get out of poverty. You don't commit crime to stay in poverty.
That's deep. That's deep what you said. That's deep what you said.
That's poverty.
That's deep. That defeats the whole purpose of it.
You gotta look at it. Poverty when the kid don't got no father and another nigga's in the house, that's poverty because now the kid is missing something. Or children. So what you doing? You all we doing is recycling crime and promoting more poverty. That's what we doing, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's peace.
Like the Spanish niggas, I'm gonna tell you something. The Spanish niggas I grew up with, that was their whole, what you just said right there. We're hustling to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're not hustling to stay here. They was buying houses in Puerto Rico. And one thing they did teach me young was respect. Don't go on that block causing trouble and running back over here. Don't bring no work on their block and you know what I'm saying? Respect. Respect kept us from going to war, bro. But you know where I'm from. Washington, Lex, Carver. We never had a drug war, bro. You hear me? Back then.
That's a fact.
Because it was a respect your lines. We respected people's territories. We wasn't going just jumping out the window being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So like I tell a nigga, I never was supposed to sell drugs. My mother died from drugs. But I sold drugs for a pair of Air Force Ones. And I seen that I got a pack. Nigga, I just have money to buy 4 pairs. So that's what got me addicted. A lot of us is only addicted to the lifestyle. We not addicted to the life itself, bro.
Yo, somebody said something that was dope, bro. The God said it's a difference between rap and reality.
But they not addicted to the part to where you got to make money just to enjoy the nightlife.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a big difference, man. We got to learn to separate this shit, man.
We got to. We got to, because if we don't, bro, let me tell you something, man. Somebody says, you see, y'all paying too much attention to just the whole Jimmy thing. We just spoke about progression, to stop black on black crime. Let's come together as a people. And y'all still talking about Jimmy. What y'all need to do is hit Jimmy up and go, Jimmy, I'm out here arguing with you. We passed Jim Jones. Now you understand what I'm trying to say? A lot of you older dudes, because Jimmy's our age, y'all dudes got to put the fan down and listen to what we're talking about. We're not talking about paperwork. We're talking about when you get money, get out the hood. Like me, I live in St. Louis, right? I do not live in the hood of St. Louis. I live in Central West End. You know what that means? I do not want to live in poverty. My wife is from St. Louis. She's never been poor. You know what I'm saying? But she does not want to live in poverty. Who wants to live in poverty? Who wants to walk outside and niggas is taking the piss on your car? You hear me? Who wants to walk outside and when you leave your apartment, somebody's gonna run in your crib? A lot of you dudes is so stuck in being fans, y'all losing reality, bro. What? Y'all losing reality. And this is why y'all sound crazy. Said nigga, that's really getting to the bag. Yo, bro, seriously speaking, we're talking about progression, right? Stop black on black crime. They're talking about Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Bendito, man. Bendito, man.
Jimmy, stop talking about Maino. Let's just talk about
life.
How can we uplift each other? How can we channel this energy to make our lives and everybody else's lives?
I'm pretty sure there's a doctor in here. Who's doing the right thing in here? Is there a lawyer in here?
6'3".
Like my cousin's a doctor. I would love to make a whole show about him. But that's not interesting to these fools for some reason. But I am going to make a show about that. Why don't we talk about progression? The things that we idolize. The things that we idolize are fantasies. Listen, if you believe for 1 minute that the L Plug Lethal, that we never met, because you don't know who the real Plug is, am I right?
That's a fact.
We never met the Plug. We just know the man that was in front of us. Do you honestly believe that he's staying somewhere in the projects? No. He got a house somewhere in Long Island. You gotta be smart, man. This Jim Jones thing has created a conversation. And now we're able to have better conversations. When was the last time some of y'all got some certificates? When was the last time? Like, what are your kids doing? My daughter's in college. How your kids is doing? I don't want to hear you argue about Jim Jones all day, but you got child support issues. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You know what I mean? You bugging, son. You wildin'. Jimmy ain't gonna make one post and say, good looking. Shout out to Corey King is in the building, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? Because at some point, you know, the grown man coming. Listen. Corey King and Wack was spawned. Now they doing business.
Corey, pull up, man.
Pull up, nigga.
Speak some wisdom, man.
Come on, man.
Let the brother pull up, man.
Can I speak on Corey? Look at Corey's situation.
Yeah.
Let's talk about CK for a few minutes, and I'm only going to talk positive. That man went out his way, chose the flag, and all of that. Wind up finding paperwork on the founder's father.
Yes.
And look what happened with him, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Just because they still want to be involved. That's what the music called.
We're going to keep that. If you want to speak about that, let that man speak about that.
Yeah, that's
no, but what I'm saying,
what
he went through.
Yes, it's history, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to let history repeat itself. We ain't trying to bring out old demons, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid Corey
That
King.
happened, that was a part, you know what I'm saying? Both of them on both sides is a legacy. I'm not, you know, I respect OG Mac, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody say, because we are who we are because of him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if he's finagled, he done did. We are what we are because of him. CK is blood because of him.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. We all blood on the East Coast because of him. So you gotta get that man that. But whatever situation him and CK had, that's history. We love both of them. They are brothers, and we're gonna leave that at that. Now, CK wanna postpone it, he has the right to, because that's the situation that he was in. But for us to speak about that, that's wrong. And that's how I feel, homie. So that's why I allow niggas to pull up. And if he pull up, he want to talk about that, elaborate about it, he can. You know what I'm saying?
China, I'm going to ask you, because you said you spent a lot of these years in prison.
Yes.
But I was young. So you was in prison when they started doing this YouTube thing.
Yes. I'm be honest, Zeke can tell you, I don't even know how to do a computer or anything. Like, I'm real illiterate when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of years, and then when I did came home, the little times I did come home, it was just like 6 months. One time I came home for like a year and a half. But it wasn't like I was home. I was running around in different states, you know, trying to get my baby love up, doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what I want to ask your personal opinion, because you was around in the penitentiary with niggas is hearing shit. And I want your honest opinion, because maybe you could hit somebody in their mind and heart and soul to like, nah, you know what, I'm not doing that. What was your opinion? Really, what was your what's your statement on all of these people online out here promoting crime when it's supposed to be a secret society? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
I'm keeping it real. When it comes to people promoting crime on this shit, like, each his own, man. Like, we can't save the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? like we could promote positivity all day. We could say, brothers, let's get together. You're still gonna have them demons out there who don't give a fuck about what we talking about. It's niggas right now looking at us and they mad because we talking on some positive shit, but they want to talk about, why Chynabrim ain't saying fuck Jim Jones. Yeah. So saying they attracted to that. But once I stand up and I be like, tell Jim Jones, 050, Wack, all of us, let's sit at the table. We gonna see CK, everybody. We would generate more money and it'll look better on both sides.
Thank you.
And that's how the game's supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's how the five families was organized. We all could get this money together. And that's how they did it. Hold on one second.
Niggas love chaos. That's what wins.
Yes.
Chaos sells.
No, it's my number. Yo, CK, it's my number, CK. Just call my phone, CK. It's the same number. It's my number, CK. Just call my number, brother.
CK a legend, my
He
nigga.
definitely is. Good dude, man. I met him from some real good people, you know what I'm saying? I was introduced to him from my man Murder, you know what I'm saying? You know Murder, you know, Don Murder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, hold on one second. Maybe I can keep all three of y'all on the line. Hold on. Yeah, put the music down, Corey. Rule boy. Corey. What's good? What's good? Talk to the people. Peace. Corey King in the building, man.
Salute Corey King, y'all. Listen,
Legend.
Corey King and soulB sitting right here, man.
Oh, soulB in the building too. Living legends, man.
Living legends. Tell soulB I sent mine.
Unconditional.
on me, you know, boomerang that major.
Definitely salute, man. It's good to see you, brothers. Your older brother, you're the older guards, man. Let it go. Talk to us.
Now, soulB have his own mind, his own opinion. This is CK thoughts, right?
Yeah.
First of all, this is the reason why I keep saying fuck Jimmy, all the rest of them dudes. Bro, y'all got niggas. It's the sole reason why y'all blow the East Coast. Big homie found is right here, and you guys on the West Coast to be validated by a nigga that was written by a coach over here.
Come on, talk that shit,
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying.
Talk that shit, CK. Talk that shit.
How about honoring us, nigga? We got here to get to a bag. We ain't asked you for nothing, but paperwork good. We serve out here. You any motherfucker coming to us? Don't expect the big you, that's the big you, but that's where it ends at. We the motherfucker found the father of the thing over the East Coast. Where the fuck y'all at, bro? We don't need your money. At the same time, pay how much to us? We pledged the front line. That's what I'm saying. I would have respected if niggas would have had y'all niggas out there, nigga. We all represent this shit. Fuck, they had to go across seas and bring some other niggas on our turf, nigga, to validate anything.
Yo, China Brim, I'm gonna tell you what that's about. These niggas got these publicists. So you know the nigga Big U got the World Star Hip Hop podcast. So Jim Jones just utilized him. These niggas is playing real checkers and not real chess, bro.
I'm not jacking. You know what I mean? Guess what? I don't need the nigga to validate me. You know why? Jay Prince already did that. Nigga Mike Tyson did that.
That's a fact.
That's right. Free Suge Knight. Suge Knight did that. Suge honored me, nigga. That's why right now, Wax did his homework, and Wax, oh, you know what? Nah, you know what? CK, we ain't supposed to be beefing my nigga. You valid. It's a Wax, you know what? We're going to fall off the bullshit. I agree. It wasn't a moment that I agree. If we fell back and now we doing VR. But my thing is, and this is before Jim Jones with the big use, so don't get it twisted. One happened before the other. But my thing is, at the end of the day, yo, you got to honor me. I'm soulB. Nigga, every blockbuster movie fighting depression either came from my hands or his hand. And style. That's shot and style. But part of that, y'all shotting the niggas that y'all ain't shotting over here. They ain't got no movies for no working. That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
I feel your anger. Listen, I feel you.
soulB. Here goes soulB, y'all.
soulB on the.
Yeah, peace, beloved.
Peace.
I'm like this. Anybody who's supposed to get their flowers, give them their flowers.
Yes.
What I'm saying, what's the difference of this, as I told T, may rest in peace, back in 9/7 when they wanted us to become stones. T wanted all us to become stones after we found that out about Mac. I said, nah, brother, our history is different. We don't have crits here. You feel me? We don't have crits here. So that means, but when you look at the perspective, we flooded the whole East Coast. We flooded Panama. We flooded from jail. We did it from jail.
That's right.
And
I witnessed.
Y'all been there forever. Listen, I'm not shooting at my brothers, but I'm saying y'all still expect Crips is the majority out there. So it's a disrespect to what and a part of your roots, Jim, Jones, and whomever, to have you. I was with you when you came after the FX. When he did, Benny, I put him to Brooklyn. But you didn't see me posting him up. You know what I'm saying? Maino, I can't say nothing about him. But I'm saying all you other bloods, y'all spent on East Coast history.
That's right.
The gangsters is East Coast history. So why are you not giving the brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Recognition. Nigga don't want nothing from you because this shit is own.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, our history is impeccable. We had big
indictments as they still being indicted, and we had brothers that put on for this, regardless of how anybody views us.
That's right.
Because blood is a universal thing. When the brothers in Nam created and they started calling each other and they was dispersed back to their cities, they brought that with them. So that don't belong to brothers out west. That belongs to the black culture.
Thank you.
Thank you. The term. It's a book. It's called by Wallace Terry. It's called Blood: The Oral History of Vietnam Vets. That's where it came from. So can't no but one person, one coast claim that term. But we on the East Coast, we got our own history from Rhode Island to Miami. We did that from in prison. We wasn't street gangs in the street. We united New York City, all colors, under that red flag. So, you know, whether brothers or we gonna commemorate ourselves. Because that's a moment. So we really don't need nobody commemorating, but we don't need nobody telling us how we should blood. Because niggas was killers, niggas was hustlers, niggas was everything niggas is proclaimed to be before.
Talk that shit, soulB. That's my point. Niggas was gangsters. Niggas was lit before that gang shit.
You feel me? So niggas was standing up because if you wanna really compare out west, them Mexican mafias and them Aryans run shit out there.
That's a fact.
They ain't nobody banging against them niggas.
Nah. We're killing each other.
Yeah, but on the East Coast, we do what we do. Them niggas don't do nothing, and they here. MS-13, all of that.
You don't be hearing about them niggas on the East.
At all, and they here.
And they here. And you won't hear about them.
What, BLOOD rule?
Always.
Rule. I don't care where you come on this East Coast. And I've been up and down it. Niggas was like, wow, yo, yeah, we did that from prison. No, did we believe it was going to take them? And this shit is still growing.
Right.
That's how many people we reached. So give us our flowers, man. That's on salute.
Yes,
young brothers. And we did it different. New York always did things different. We was either the first, you know, or we took it and made it our own.
That's right. It's just like, hold up, just like hip hop.
Yes. Yes.
Just like the culture in hip hop, New York took it and mastered it.
Yes. So now,
nigga, we started it.
Yes.
No, New York started that shit. No, we started it, but we took it. We took every element of every genre of music and made it ours. Oh, of course, of course.
Yes. Or many of them come from New York. All times. But is that to take from Snoop? Is that to take from Dre and what they added to the culture? And we can know they got the watered down version of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a watered down version. We play this gangster shit. You want to go gangs in New York? You want to come to the 1800s, the 1900s, the millennial? I mean, come on.
Yo, soulB. Pardon me, brother. Somebody named Assassin BX said, did you get a chance to speak to Big U?
Yeah, as I told you, you was saying we hung out 2 nights. Yeah, I brought him to my little man, who's the BTG. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
I brought him to a shop. He got one of them, you know, the health shots where you take some drinks for the joint. You was there. You posted up, and you know it needs TV. You know what he said? We came in the spot. I'm standing on the side with you.
Yeah.
This is what O said. O said, yeah, you the big homie I was. Yo, the homie, come around the counter. He said, this our big homie here. And I'm blood, they TD, but they're on the fact of the culture. Like, okay, we respect you feel me? But so is our big homie. And they wasn't even blood. It's on some Brooklyn, on some represent shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why can't our own give those who's supposed to have flowers their flowers now?
Yeah, you're right. That's a fact.
We got own here. We don't have to go nowhere to be you know what I'm saying? Solidified now. We did this thing here, homie. We did this thing here, and we did it from prison. Our shit is more like Black Guerrilla Family, because that's what we modeled ourselves after George. George was fighting against oppression. He was fighting against the racists and the motherfucking Aryans.
Yeah.
So, see, people don't know that soulB.
They don't know that, so we gotta break that down to them, yo.
I don't have this because I'm really not the one. I'm not saying I won't if I have the platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean it all out. Okay, come on. I got you.
To deal.
I go.
Because that's what I'm not
You
trying
too, sir.
That's a
I'm
fact.
not no, I'm trying to build my brothers. We can come together collectively,
Do the
east to
email.
west. It's not like that because you see what happens when that happened with Biggie and Tupac.
That's right. That's
Those
right.
great brothers behind a culture that we created, which is all like close.
Yeah, that's a
This
fact.
shit getting out of control, man.
So now, who's what? It speaks for itself. Look, when you come on the East Coast, Bloods is with God.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's a
what it is.
fact.
When you go on the West Coast, it's God.
That's a
But the
fact.
difference is that we did it from prison. To have that effect. When you see all these brothers, all of Jim Jones, everybody, it's because we did it in prison. You be in. Yes,
Yeah.
it started out best, but we took it and made it our own. BLOOD, brotherly love overrides our destruction.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Our unity was what held us together.
Hell yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. This is
So
history
I
of
just say
you.
that to say is that I salute all the homies. Rules, I don't care. When you blood, you blood.
That's a boomerang. That's a boomerang.
East or west. So we have to stop as niggas. Like the minister said, we have to stop. We're needed. We're needed in our communities.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
When we got to stop the niggerization of attacking each other.
Yes.
Thank you,
The
bro.
blood.
That's right.
Blood is a term of endearment.
Yes, that's SOB.
A melody, a solidarity. So why are you coming at me any other way? You should be glad. Whether, okay, if I'm not repping it right or how you feel, then teach me.
Teaching me. That's right.
Great.
Facts.
See, but you got to remember, culturally, New York always been the culture mecca. So we have not felt, many of us, in the foundation of this. So we knew what nation building took. You feel me? We knew we was the savages and happiness, so we took it, we defined it, and we gave it our own flavor, and it grew, and it's still growing. Whether negative or positive, it happened, but it's still growing to this day. Brothers still coming home to this day, not because they seen out west, no, because brothers on this East Coast who stood tall. We got out here, we introduced ourselves to society, you know, with Queen Split, regardless of the controversies personally between who.
Yes.
And we gave you understanding. My thing, if you're gonna destroy your brother, you're gonna kill him.
You're in building.
That's
Facts.
right. That talk, so
That's a chalk. That's that chalk. You know what I'm saying?
That work. If I'm a homie back home, man. But you know, I'm gonna say
Appreciate you, Soul Beeps in the building.
peace and love, brother.
Peace.
Let me clarify something, right? Even though I don't really agree with that bullshit tactic, because Jim Jones said he was pulling by having rebelling himself to Big.
Yeah.
Let me shout. Let that down 293 out trap. Don't look right there. Feel right situation. You know, shout the niggas out, man. Fam, you know what's up, nigga. But yeah. Probably what's going on here. You know, he pulled the red.
Yeah, but yeah.
I said, this is not me. I'm talking any one of the big homies found this up. You got soulB out here, you got Skull out here, you got Steak and a few other dudes. That's still right. You see how you got food, sit down, they should put another blemish on New York, right on the East Coast. You know what I mean? Like, come on, play yourself. Bad chickens move, bro. Bad chickens move. I mean, anyway. Then after that, I want to have a face. He's like, what's good, my nigga?
Chillin'. When I come to New York, man, we on link, baby. Working hard, man. I'm working hard. I'm St. Louis.
Yeah, Z, salute, man. I know that was you.
Salute. Yes, sir. Salute to SOB. Salute.
You know, from the land to the can, back to the land.
Exactly.
You know, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island. So when I rep New York, I rep New York.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right. And like I said, I'm not here to attack my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you're not my enemy.
That's a fact.
Facts. Let's not do opinion. If we're gonna let's take them. Even with Jim deserves a fairness. You feel me? We shouldn't take nobody's word on themselves because can't nobody who has sided and agreed with a rap. And I it's a gangster opinion.
That's right.
In gangster opinion, I came up. If a nigga's a rat, he can't tell me about nothing.
Yeah, but I just felt that way. No good, exactly. I don't even need to see that.
Nigga, hold on. And if in gangster opinion, a motherfucker agree with him, who are not suspect, then you have to fall right because you in front of a rat and agreeing with a rat.
Yeah.
How that look? That's gangster? That ain't gangster in New York.
Nah, that's right.
Not from my school. For who?
Yes.
Well, I'm saying this. I never met Jim Jones, and I know of him. I appreciate fucking coaching, hip-hop, and all of that. But I'm saying he deserves a fair and impartial situation. Get to the facts before you formulate an opinion.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro.
But it's true. In the fact, an opinion. This all stands for fact.
Yeah.
You feel me? This all extends from a fact.
Yo, soulB. Yo, hit me out on this. That nigga Whack 100 is a bold-faced lie. That nigga said he never heard about the wiretap when he interviewed 6ix9ine. That nigga purposely causing chaos. Everybody knew about that fucking conversation.
Okay, but this
Yo, we ain't here to backbite Whack, man. Like,
okay.
we ain't here to speak for itself, man.
But stop it. Let me say this about Whack. What Whack was saying had legal validity to it. But our law, and this is what I said to the homies when we were building on it. If you in a case, you call me and you say whatever, yeah, yo, you should take that nigga, you should do whatever for him, right? That does not mean, in legal terms, you can look at the statute, 18 U.S.C. 1962. That's the conspiracy statute for Fed. And it's two prongs. One, it has to be two predicate acts of racketeering. So if Jim was in the first, that's not enough to bring up the conspiracy because he made a comment. You feel me? By law. The case is, and if you want the case, is United States versus Carmine Procesco, where he got trapped in the Pizza Connection. He beat that, but he got murdered. He got convicted of some other murder that didn't have nothing to do with it. But in that case, it shows you that it has to be two acts within 10 years of conspiracy to be brought into a major conspiracy. He only had 5 years, so they couldn't convict him under conspiracy under 1962. So that's how everywhere is the assumption that the attack, although it had validity, but I feel White didn't have enough information on the federal statute before he made that against the home. You feel what I'm saying? You can look at 18 U.S.C. 1962, with the statute that brought black, it brought all the big with Tony, Salah, all the big bosses, that statute that brought them in. And the statute states two predicate acts for the 10-year period. My little homie 5 days, I him under that thing, CCE, that same statute, brought everybody there. So I'm just saying, Rack had validity, but I think he needed a little more before he formulated and made that statement because he had to do it. And brothers took that and went. And I think the young brother, Jim, he deserves fair and impartial situation. Because he's honest at stake. Blood is at stake. Because if he's going to feel.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what I'm saying. He can give we let somebody formulate an opinion, which he's entitled to, but it wasn't actual fact.
But like China said, niggas need to sit down at the table, bro.
Don't see, but people need to sit down at the table. See, because these dudes are caught up in entertainment, so any purpose of themselves. So if we're going to build the people up, you know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying, on that ground of brotherhood, east or west, east, north, south, or whatever, we got to get the brothers who really, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not taking from anyone, who really knows the facts of who gonna be fair and impartial. And if it's that, then you make the decision and whatever. But it's tainted. It's tainted. So you got to have fair. You want a fair and impartial trial, right?
Yeah.
You want fair and impartial trial. Niggas gonna keep it real, old school rule. Don't make things that you're not willing to die, because niggas die for coats and condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas die for coats and condoms, homie. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying, you know, my was whack, you know what I'm saying? I respect them to a degree and to certain things. I have an opinion, but not a blood perspective. Just a nigga doing time.
Yeah.
So I'd be damned if I get up there with anybody who would put a nigga down and agree, disagree. Those is not even things we talking about. Because that little boy knew what he was doing. That nigga 6'9", and he tried to change the narrative. The narrative is, it's a major platform. That ain't brother put that in dirt. How many brothers get life sentences? You know, so that's the issue that I have that I would like to discuss, because we have to realize these platforms is either the root and school. No matter how gangster you have an obligation, because you know why? You got guns, you got dope, and you wouldn't ever give them the misinformation so they can make a decision that'll be detrimental to the person.
Talk that shit, bro. You talk that shit down, bro.
Some so-called gangster niggas, certified niggas, and my son running with him. Oh, I heard it on this. But until it happens, you like, this nigga got more influence on my son and my daughter than I do.
I want to give an example on that, soulB. You know, we all grew up in New York in the 80s and 90s. Everybody wanted to be like John Gotti. They say he's a real nigga, but he got a video calling us monkeys.
Yeah, well, let me feel. Yeah, you're right. When I grew up, I wanted to be like.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how I came up. We didn't glorify white gangsters. Whether it was locally good or abroad. This was and my uncles and my big uncle gave me. And Frank did it better. And when y'all got it, he still pitching pennies. Frank was OG millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And he told him, it's the Frank. He said, man, if a black man walked across the street, he told the fucking and killed Paul Castellano. He said, listen, King Bastard, if a motherfucking nigga walk the street and fall, they ready to catch a mother nigga pump and gun you niggas down. They never did it. So that ain't that stuff. And then Simon a witness. And he did it when they were strong. So, you know, when we look at it, we got to start looking. We got our own history. I don't care where you go with it. We have our own history, locally, internationally, and nationally. How about our BLA brothers? Bashir Hamid, Robert LeBron, Virginia.
Yeah, yes. Talk that talk, man. Talk that talk.
Bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Jalil Talkin.
Yes.
The Rudy Wahad, Chef Hayes. These are all brothers that the front line with. You know what I'm saying? When I say the front line, and on them, and these are my big brothers. These are brothers I dealt with that shaped it. My brother, Cardell Sherrell, he gave me the history. He told me if I had 5 minutes to be able to articulate our position, our movement, and so that's the end of the day, brothers. You know what I'm saying? If they do the sense, niggas do the have a responsibility, man.
Thank you.
Dang.
That's the key thing.
That all you all is part of responsibility. That they're losing in their way. when your kids are picking about, like, but who you can blame?
Yeah.
You had the opportunity, but you chose to buy and bought into, because it's only entertainment if you want to rent it. It's only entertainment.
Yeah.
So on that note, brother, I'm just a keep building, man. We gonna come okay on the rise.
Definitely appreciate you, soulB.
The score gonna change, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's peace, brother. That's peace, man. That's definitely peace, bro.
That's first and foremost.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that. That's knowledge, man. You give us a lot of knowledge, brother.
And that's what we should have. We should have great think tanks because we're being listened to. We have a voice. We have a voice that we live all cultures. Everywhere around the world. Listen to.
Straight it out a little bit. There you go. Straight it out.
So, are we still to buy into the buffoonery, the lack of buffoonery, or we would get to feel like we owe up to know better? So dudes is contribute to an enemy to the people, as I was told. If you continue to poison them, you're an enemy to them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Facts. This is real, man. A lot of information.
And on that note, but see, you keep doing what you do.
Appreciate you, soulB.
When we hear opinion, facts, not showing tell. So, what's the bills kind of feel like, wise kings at a table?
Yeah.
I'm here. I ain't with the others.
I know.
A public spectacle out of us. I'm
Facts.
not with none of that.
Facts.
So B, I want to shout you out, give you a props, because I see you pushing the culture forward with your movies and things of that nature, man. It's good to see that, brother.
Yes.
Definitely.
Coming out, give it a try. It's going to be a whole but it's going to be a lot of controversy. And the book is not gang related and nothing. It's dealing with gender.
Yeah.
And it's a great book, a great story.
Yes.
With formulating opinions when you're a real nigga. But man, it'll get fired. It's going to happen next year. You know what I mean? And I'm just doing the work, man. I'm just showing brothers. Here's a never stop. Going about on crime. Because we're creative in our own right. You feel me?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
We creative in our own time.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And that's what we have to focus on. Listen to these young brothers. I just seen the newspaper, brother was saying 20 young brothers sitting they make it 20.
Yeah.
I didn't barely do. I'm God damn. I was a little bit, But we have an obligation. Because directly our words.
Facts. That's a fact.
Because we will be held accountable for everything.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, that comes.
That's a fact.
It might skip you and go to our kids, so we gotta be real mindful.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put CK back on the call, bro. It's always a pleasure, man.
Always love, bro.
Always love, man.
Always,
man.
love.
All right,
Peace.
Peace.
All right, Jake, we just want to step in there for them.
Oh, that was
We
dope.
appreciate that, CK, man. We appreciate that, man.
Appreciate
It
that,
was
man.
needed.
Forever dudes, be mindful, man. Like, stop trying to follow the look like a problem. Dude trying to follow the phone. How could a nigga validate you? He couldn't even protect his little homie over there and let a buster kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be real, man.
Yeah.
Real shit, man.
We like I said, with respect to that man, nigga, that's cool. We ain't jacking up, my nigga. I'm an East Coast giant, nigga. I don't give you gonna respect me, nigga, or not. I mean, I'm talking to the East Coast nigga that pulls that buffoonery and stuff. Get it with the Maino. Maino gotta check it. What's wrong with y'all? But like, for me, I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't get it. But
like I said, it is what it is, man. Everybody, all parties involved. You got to get them, Maino. You know who CK is, man. On the phone. Get his phone and I'll call you that.
Yeah, definitely.
All the niggas know what time it is, man. So, you know, I hope that wasn't like, you know, a statement to say, yeah, well, y'all with me and y'all good. Fucking somebody else saying, because ain't nobody's safe, you heard? Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. Nobody. Yeah, that part. We on that time. Listen, you hear me, y'all? I'm all the way in Atlanta. Niggas is saying them niggas ain't safe coming out here either, bro. Yeah, of course, you know that. You know that.
Hell yeah.
They play the police and niggas act they think that they want to do it, pull it up. Police be outside, niggas.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I just want to chime in, man. That's my main point is stop trying to use this from other states and other places. I would get you in New York, nigga. That's my big homie. It don't matter what it is, nigga. Whether nigga DonP or here in New York, dug out from somewhere in close vicinity of where you live at. You got what you got from there, man. Get on to it.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, bro.
That's a fact.
Don't play no game.
That's a fact.
Yo, appreciate that, DK, man. Appreciate that, man.
That's a fact. Word to mother.
Yo, Z.
What's good, baby? What's good?
Alright, close this up. Close it up, man.
Yo.
Hopefully everybody got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of information.
A lot of information.
And, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to all my New York niggas, man. All my New York niggas. I don't give a fuck if you're down, your friend. It ain't about that, man.
It's about love, man.
It's about us being acknowledged that we are somebody. We don't need any other state to verify nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel coming from 050. I don't give a fuck about nothing else if it ain't on New York time.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a dope line. Alright.
Yeah.
Yo,
It ain't
sincere.
our fault that our parents had us in New York.
That's a fact. Hell yeah, Mark Bangers is coming. Fact.
And if I was a West Coast nigga, I'd say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Love where you from. I recognize LA niggas. I know where we came from, where our legacy of I'm from. I know who the forefather. We don't need this.
Alright, it sounds blurry.
Validate us. To validate us, nigga.
Fact.
We got too many homies who fell for this shit, nigga. Rest in peace to all the homies who fell for this shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes and looks.
And let's shout out the unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Shout out the unsung heroes that's locked up behind the walls.
Yes, the Black Panthers.
And nobody's shouting them out. They ain't getting no packages or nothing, but they keeping it real.
Facts.
All homies in the box. Niggas putting on for this shit. It's going against police.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The revolutionaries that been down since the 60s and 70s. All the soldiers, man. Peace to the gods, man. The earth.
And out there, man, and the God respecting the OGs, man. This was fucking our nation up. Thank you. Stop respecting our forefathers, man. You know what I'm saying? Give niggas that respect, nigga. Niggas put in this work for us to run around and claim this shit. This shit ain't a game, man. This shit be serious, man.
Hell yes, it's time to go. I'm about to close it out, baby. Go Chynabrim.
Yeah, close it up, brother.
We'll be out of here. We out sincere. We'll hold it out. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Peace and love. All right. Peace. Check it out, yo. This was a historical show. A lot of people called in all the time. soulB called them with a lot of knowledge. So Corey King called in. We got the surprises. They call in. Sincere called in. And we have finally, this is a great show. This is great. This was great. This is for the people. Like I said, this was actually, we were supposed to talk about Maino, but a lot came out of this conversation. We led back to Jimmy one way or another, but it turned to be a great show. See, this time, people say let him speak. So I let the people speak. You know what I'm saying? Normally I cut somebody off, I let the people speak because I've realized that this is what turns people off from my channel and my comments is because I don't let the people speak. So I let people create the dialogue, have a great conversation. And one of the greatest things that can come out of this is just the positive energy and the information. So even though it started off, you know, people feel the way they feel from their bubble, how they state feel. They got the right to voice their opinion, you know. Big U pulled up and one guy said one thing and, you know, we at some point, we have to realize that we are one people, black, Latinos, white, doesn't matter what you are, man. There's history that comes with stuff. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Everybody has the right to their facts. It does not mean that's, but let's not go against logic. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Common sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna say. Something that soulB said that stuck out to me. If I thought you was telling me we ain't mess with you, we ain't do nothing to you. We just didn't mess with you. Nah, son fishy. And if I seen somebody messing with him, he got put on the fishy list. You know what I'm saying? And most of the dudes that we always felt that was fishy, 9 out of 10 hit the fishy list in somebody's case or told police who had the guns or whatever the case may be. We didn't need paperwork. We didn't have to go through all that. If you move fishy and too fishy, we just backed away from you. That's how I went in my generation. And I come from his cloth because soulB was like 50-something years old. So from my cloth, that's what we did. There wasn't no, you could tell me anything you want to tell me. Nah, son fishy, she funny money. And 9 out of 10, everybody that we thought that was funny money, not all of them, but at least a good 200, was funny money. That's how it goes. There was no, because we know the paperwork game was always to be tampered with. We knew that. We knew dudes that would get out of jail. How you got out? This is your 4th sale. Nah, don't worry about it, 2nd, 3rd. We knew this. So what we did was, I don't have to stab and shoot you. I walk away from you. I don't care how much money you get. I don't care if you, do you know how many of my friends got 1 million years because they went against their own code? See, the code is a secret code. For those that know, let me tell you about the code. The code is a sacred code. And the code that, hold on a second. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The code is a sacred code. You understand what I'm saying? The code is a sacred code. And within the sacred code, there's certain things that we see within the code that when we look, we go, that ain't right, I ain't fuck with it. Yo, I think son getting high, watch him. Yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's certain codes that just, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm just a platform. I'm on my journalism. I'm doing, and I'm getting it though. I'm getting better at it. Week by week, I get better with my journalism. But I'm gonna be honest with you. In this whole cloud of smoke, right? We know that there's some type of, as y'all call it, clout. It was like that back in the days, but we didn't get fooled by the clout. Because everybody wasn't, like I said, you couldn't be Red Top Crew unless you was actually part of Red Top Crew. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, the whole thing of clout is the internet. Now, I'm going to tell you something, right? Exactly. Mr. White Bill said it best right there. You had to be who you was. See, what I did this week that was different from every other week is that I get a lot of comments. Zeke, let the people talk, let the people talk, let the people talk. And I got massive shows where I've interviewed people. It might have been great interviews, but I didn't allow the people to talk. Because I'm cutting them off. Yo, nah. So now I'm quiet. Because, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to let y'all talk. I'm going to speak here and there, but I'm going to let y'all speak. Now listen, my normal interviews, I'd have cut soulB off 1,000 times. Y'all never heard the information. Nah, but I remember this son and that son. I'm learning to let the people speak. So this is what's gonna make it come back next week when I got hopefully the Mount Bangers, you know, Reek the Villain and the rest of them. I'm gonna try to have them on the platform next week. This is when people will be more in tune. Because I want to run your way. Because when I interview somebody, I gotta cut them off 1,000 times, let them speak. Unless you start talking crazy, then I gotta be like, oh, here we go. Because I realized it's destroying, because this is for the people. Everybody want to talk about the streets. Everybody want to talk about the streets. Some dudes, this ain't 5 minutes, then ain't 5 minutes to finish. Fuck Jimmy, this is how I feel about this, the construction, this and the third. You know what I'm saying? And so forth. Nah, it's just, I'm trying to get better at this. And I think it makes it great. It's just a greater idea. You know what I'm saying? But, I salute China for, we're not here to talk about nobody else that's not here. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Because that's like whack. We're not here. That's like, Wacky D. Not Whack 100, but Wacky D. That's like whack. Like, yo, saying, yo, boom. That shit is corny. Wacky D. Wacky D is a slang. That shit was on the east side. If somebody's corny, you like, yo, son, Wacky D. And that's what we do, man. And that's what it boils down to. I salute all those. Now the reason why Maino was on the top for, because see how Brooklyn, that's Brooklyn speaking up for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's Brooklyn having a voice in this situation. Some people just probably felt, yo, you should have hollered at us too. You know what I'm saying? This show has nothing against Big U. It's definitely nothing against Big U. Again, I'm gonna go back into something, right? Because sometimes, hold on. Something that I've seen, right? Hold on one second, party people. Shout out to the Mount Bangers, my man, you know what I'm saying, my man Marley from the GM family. This comes from your man, right? Hold on, let me see if this fool left it up there. Here he is in the store. See? This ain't us.
Big U, I've been taking it through all. We actually in a bodega right now. I just finished doing the interview. I'm high off that champagne and that Zod part.
This is their world.
But he got the show. Got cameras on us. That World Stars called
That's Jones. When I want to come out,
he just came to get some of this love. You heard? If you ain't got none of this love, I don't know how it's gonna go for you. You heard? But all we doing is spread the love on this side. You heard? We got a lot of things straight. We cleared up a lot of things. A lot of you niggas owe some apologies.
Now, listen. Boom. That was Shooter 93. He said a lot of us owe apologies. He didn't say Whack owes an apology. He didn't say E-Band owes an apology. He said a lot of y'all need to give apologies. I'm no separate than Jim Jones. What I'm gonna do? Now he wasn't talking about me because I know I'm somebody on the east side. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. So I'm feeling, wait a minute. I'm one of them too that he's directing that towards. Only like you understand what I'm saying? So when I see you're gonna say, is the difference between opinion, is the difference in facts. That's a fact. That man said that in that store with 8 crackheads and there's 3 homies, and the only other the only official one was him. All right, now I'm gonna say this about Shooter 93. Shooter 93 ran with an official nigga that I know when he was a kid, a teenager. He may not even remember who I am. I remember him. You know what I'm saying? Little Angel, who turned out to become the infamous Gato. He used to be with Blake and them on 108th Street, the TFT crew. For those that don't know who Blake is, we always used to like graffiti back in the days. I can't tell his graffiti name, but y'all dudes know 108th, 3rd Ave. I know who Wu-Tang is before he went up north. This is real Marquez talk right here. So I know that he was around a bunch of real dudes. I'm not taking that away from him. FEB, fuck everybody. 12th Street, y'all know, no fair. FEB, fuck everybody. You got FTW across the street. In Tab, Bang Bang, Madison Ave, Park Ave, 115. Free, what's his nigga, Jamie O and all that. You know what I'm saying? Free Jamie O. Shout out to Money and Kia. Shout out to Mad Jack Jackie. Free Little Ad. We in tune. Me and Mr. White Bill's cousin Dice. We in tune. Harlem Legend, we in tune. We get it. That's why I give dudes they flower out of here. We all played a part to what's called the culture at that time. Exactly, bro. Come on, man. So this is way beyond that. That man said that, and I was gonna make a video on that, like, you know what I'm saying? But then Maino jumped all the way out the window with the slam dunk, and that's why the talk was on Maino. But at the end of the day, Shooter bowed out gracefully. So I want to sit here and disrespect him or call him technical. All that, you know, they'll call clout moves. I don't gotta do the clout moves. You wanna know I gotta do no clout moves? No clout moves? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that. Because it's all about keeping it fun. He bowed out gracefully. He said nothing disrespectful. Go to his IG. My man had a situation with Ghana. The young boys. Not even the young boys, grown men. Had a situation with Ghana. That Shooter 93 man, I posted the picture. With the graces of whoever. Whoever gave me the green light to post the picture. I spoke to Richie on the phone. For all those that don't know who Richie is, you ever heard of the Blue Top Mafia? He got caught up in that. Allegedly. He got caught up in that. And allegedly, he got 25 to life for a BO. A hit. That's what they said in the papers. That's the Richie I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a regular Richie running around shooting in the sky, kill somebody by accident. I'm talking about Richie. He a good dude. And just, you know what I'm saying? And just like Richie, we talk about all the bad he did. Yeah, he put a lot of work in. He did put a lot of work in. But he also is a married man. He also dropped his flag, not because of issues. You know what I'm saying? Not because of issues, but because of he's trying to get free and be free. He did his time. He didn't kill. Allegedly, his homicide isn't a random person. It was a person in the streets. What come with the streets is the street rules, the street codes, and the rules and regulations. So let's not get it twisted. I don't have a disrespect. I just know some things that he do seem sort of fandish. But that's his loyalty to his crew. I can't tell somebody not to be loyal. You know a bunch of crash dummies you've seen back in the days. You seen a bunch of not all loyal niggas is crash dummies. You got just some niggas that die for you for nothing. I seen dudes do 30 years to dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just because they had a loyalty to him. I knew a guy. I know somebody that he trained the crew from playing Scalesies, G.I. Joes, to becoming his goons by the time dudes started deciding to play corners. He mentally trained his team to a strange loyalty. By the time I got to them, I was already a teenager. He was already the leader of the pack. My man. Understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. I'm not gonna sit here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and go Maino's a rap because I don't know about that. I can't sell into that. I can't say I'm gonna sell that Maino's a rap. But what I'm gonna say is that Maino, when y'all dudes, let me clarify this. It was scheduled for a podcast that Big U was doing a World Star. Big U is getting to the bag. This is something that was scheduled months ago, or probably weeks ago, but it was business. business doesn't stop. Maybe Big U might have said, if you touch on the snitching topic, it'd be good for the ratings. I don't know. We don't know what the hell him and Big U spoke about. Who knows? He might talk about some of these crimes with him. And maybe that's why the comment was made, yo, y'all need to apologize now before dudes look crazy. I don't know. But we definitely know that Maino was probably on the list too. You know what I'm saying? And this is, and it works for everybody. It's a cloud of clout. Yo, the Harlem Legends in the build. Yo, the cloud of clout is so much out there that if you have the right commentary, you're gonna win right now. You're gonna win with the right commentary. Sometimes, man, we sit back and we build, man, and we build and we build. Like I said, man, sometimes we might be from two different sides of the water. You might be from a different state, but if anything, as a grown man, we should be able to have some type of commentary. Some type of, hey, we talk this gang shit for 5 minutes, but let's talk about business. How can I learn from you? How can you learn from me? Meetings of the minds. It's not about me being a real nigga. Let me tell you something. I never had to be a real nigga to allegedly get 100 grams from somebody. Nobody cared about who I slapped, who I jumped, who I choked, who punched me in the face. Nobody never cared about that. Like I never went to go re-up allegedly back in the days, and somebody come to me talking about, yo, Zeke, man. Yo, I heard you got slapped last night. Here, take an extra 30. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just take the extra 30. All right. What is this? Oh. What's up, good brother? Don't play no music, though.
Yo.
What's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing, good brother?
Salute.
Who's speaking?
This SHA120.
Now, where you at? What state? What city? What city you in?
I'm in 3rd Crescent.
Oh, you on Crescent? No doubt. Oh, all right. What's poppin'?
I'm shaking.
Chillin',
You know,
man.
as a little kid, I grew up with all them niggas.
Yeah, you from over there.
When niggas called OG Mac, Omar.
Yeah.
Sisters, brothers, Paulette.
Yeah.
Used to hang out with Paulette's son, Melly Mel, all that.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, back then,
You're from the
Rudy Love, right? Rudy Love tried to take advantage of me. When I was a little kid, shit had me snatching chains. And he was sniffing that dope. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I met Matt through that situation. Matt was telling me why they kicked Rudy Love out of Paulette crib.
Yeah.
But that's a different story.
That's a different story.
Following what you were saying, right? I just finished doing 10 years and 2 days in the feds, right?
Yes.
I was around God Fisher, all that. You check my page and all that. You see pictures of God Fisher and me and all that on the yard, right?
Yeah.
But what niggas did, and I got a feeling if that paperwork is right, he did a professation. A professation is where you sit down with your attorney, the DA, and the fucking the federal agent, and you have to spill everything you did and everything everyone else around you did. And that's how some might have got out of his situation. 5K1, you gotta get on the stand.
Oh, okay, that's the stand. I live in, okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on the stand for 5K1. He didn't do no downward departure. He didn't file no motion for a downward departure. And he didn't do no 35B. He wasn't locked up and he didn't jump on the nigga case.
Yes.
So the only thing I could think of is a professation.
Yes. And it's funny you said that because a good friend of mine, he had a case. That's what it's called. I never knew what it was called. My friend had a case, and he kept saying that his friend told on him. I'm like, how he told you? He said, nah, son, he told on me. He signed the paper saying how he knew him, all the things he did in his time, and he had that in his paperwork. But I'm like, so he never testified against him, but he was in his paperwork. That's what it's called. Like when he snatched me up and asked me about you. And I just gotta explain what I do.
It's called profit session.
Oh.
You sit down with the DA, the DA, a federal agent that's on the case.
Yeah.
Your lawyer, and y'all in a secluded area somewhere in the building or wherever the fuck they do that shit at, and you gotta spill the beans on everything that you did and niggas around you.
Oh, see, you
know what's fucked up? The feds don't like nobody. So if he was to get locked up in the feds and file any type of motion, they would put that in his case. They'll throw that shit out. Oh, you cooperated with us in the past, and you didn't follow suit. That's what the feds be doing to niggas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the feds be doing to niggas.
Thank
as soon as you get locked up and you start speaking like you a silent nigga and you trying to go against the government, they throw niggas out there to the wolves and they put in your paperwork. Oh, you did this and this, boom, 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 blah, blah. Know what I mean?
That's funny you said that because a lot of people I know that caught Fed charges, they would call dudes rats. And I'm like, how is he telling? He's not in your case. And that's what it is. But I never heard the proper session to now. They're like, Nas, he got like 80 people have stories about me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He like, yo, how you know him in the picture? Yeah, he got money. Or like this guy named Rock from Albany. There's mad dudes that told on him, but that is a lot of dudes that wrote statements on him, like stories. So that's what it is.
Like, I was arguing with my man about that shit with my man. Like, he like, at first I thought this shit was fake until I seen the work of his name on shit, and I heard the fucking recording. And my man, I'm arguing with my man, like, yo, sometimes the feds throw niggas out there to start shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I heard the recording device, and I'm like, damn. I was in the feds with niggas that just called their moms and was like, yo, mom, get the money out the safe.
Yo, that's my man. Yo, that's happened to my man. My man called this girl. She got back with like 200,000. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Or the mother, I was in there with a lot of niggas that say, yo, they called their peoples and locked their peoples up. And you know, the feds play dirty. They tell your mom, look, we don't need 80-something years. And then now, the nigga, he got no other choice but to tell or have his moms do a bid. And some niggas be like, fuck that, I ain't telling shit.
Yeah. And that's how
you know what I'm saying? Some niggas be like, nah, I ain't gonna let mom do no bid.
No bid, suck it up.
Some of what they need.
Now I want to ask you a question. This profit.
That's fucked up about the feds.
This profit work. Somebody asked a question, Tato. He goes, so the person that cooperated is on the cell phone right now and made sure he kept his paperwork because Jim Jones is on it. So, question: that profit session of being somebody's paperwork, or they just keep it in their files?
I didn't get you. Say it again.
Basically, they want to know if there's paperwork on a profit session, would it be in Mel Matrix paperwork? Would it be in Mel's paper?
You won't see the profit session until Jim's file a motion. If Jim was to get locked up, the profit session will pop up.
So it's private.
Yeah, it's private. It's like some private shit. Only way you'll see Jim pop up if Mel Matrix was to get on trial. He would have to testify.
That's what happened to my friend. He went to trial.
But then again, if Mel Matrix file a motion, it'll come up, but you won't see the person's name. It'll just say that a confidential informant gave information
about you.
And Mel Matrix could do the math from that. He could think
like,
man, the
I
only
ain't
person
blocking.
that know that, or the only person that was on the phone with me was this nigga.
Wow, that's crazy. Yo.
I mean, so if he file a motion, he'll pop up in the motion, but they won't say his name. They'll blank his name out as confidential informant.
Just like in the paperwork when he blanked his name off on the phone call.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's dope, bro. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. That's educational because I never caught a Fed charge. I just did a big.
You don't know lie. That's the same thing. That's the same thing like with Star. Star, I think she did a profit session. That's why she's still out.
Oh, that's why she's still free. Yeah.
Anytime a judge or fucking pardon you for anything.
Yes.
It's in your transcripts. Your sentencing transcripts that you was pardoned, or you gotta have this one page, this Corona page, that say pardoned by the judge. How I know? Because God Fisher got that page that says pardoned by the judge. And they let him out on that Corona shit because he old. That's what the Corona shit was for. Letting niggas out that's old.
Wow.
And his son got lucky. They didn't want to let him go. They didn't want to let God Fisher go. And he did the clemency and they shut him down. So he was looking for a loophole. The loophole came, Corona. The nigga damn near 70-something. They let him out, but they also banned him from New York.
Oh, that's why he in New York. Yeah, got you. Wow, that's deep. That's deep, man. And that's information from somebody who's in the feds. You know what I'm saying? He breaking.
So most of my time in that motherfucker, from 7 days, from motherfucking Sunday to Sunday, I stayed in the library. And between me and you, if it wasn't for me, Max B would be coming home because I ran into the attorney nigga that did the affidavit while they let Max B out. He did the affidavit. Basically, he fired the attorney that was working for Max. And that attorney was getting high on coke and pills. He could have been high during his trial. So I used my last chance, and hopefully the message get to him. And I guess they hunt the nigga down and got the affidavit or whatever. Yeah. And they put him with his appeal, and it worked.
Free Max B, word.
And it's the same attorney nigga that helped little Kim with that 10-year shit she was facing.
Yeah.
1 year.
He was
a top 5 attorney called Paul Bertrand.
Wow. Salute, bro. A lot of dudes don't do that for dudes. Salute. That's appreciated. But this isn't. This is real. Because this will make people look into the Lord, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
So that's all I wanted to touch on.
Yeah, touch it, definitely.
This 5K1 is not 5K1.
Got you, the prophet section. On that stand, the prophet. Got you.
Like Nicky Barnes did a 5K1. He got on that stand and pointed niggas out like, yo, is you.
Definitely. That's dope, man. Facts. That's dope. I appreciate you for calling in, brother.
You already know.
Definitely.
Ayo, salute to you, Zeke.
Thanks, brother.
Salute to 050 Brim.
Yes.
Brim. I was in the building with Chynabrim, wild nigga.
That's right.
Yeah, BKGRPC, nigga, wild nigga.
Exactly. Salute. Peace.
Salute.
Yo, this is a dope show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is dope, man. We have a lot of information. Look, I never knew what a prophet session actually was. That I always knew about that paperwork stuff where they'll snatch me up, ask me about me, ask me about you, and then if I tell a story, they'll hold that in their files. But then that's true. What he just said is they hold that back. They blank out names. But if you go to trial, they may unblock the names. But you know what they're talking about in that paperwork. So, even though they may black my name out, you know you was with Zeke Black on the 3rd, and we done flipped 2 bricks. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one to learn. Those are funny. Some of y'all, this should make y'all want to learn federal law. For those that's probably playing in the streets or kids are playing in the street, learn some of this shit. We're hearing shit from soulB, in 1965, the laws, the COVID laws. All the stuff we're hearing, let's get out of being a fan and really do some research. These are educational moments. These are moments of conversation. I never knew. I was just telling my wife, I said, yo, my man had a case where he went to trial and he had people wrote mad statements against him. You know what I'm saying? And it just took us to someplace else, man. Prophet session. Now I got fun. Snow Billy mentioned a prophet session. He mentioned that. We don't listen to it because everybody go, oh, Snow's this, Snow's that. He's trying to educate us what a prophet session was. And we ain't want to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's be respectful, party people. We ain't gotta be disrespectful. This should be an older crowd and not a younger crowd. So let's all be respectful. We can be trolling, sitting here and there, but let's act our age a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This is an older crowd, a different cloth. We know that they're all to be trolls, but let's be respectable. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of information being transferred. While some of you are playing, your kids is outside gangbanging. Your son got a gun under, and you don't understand the law. So when they snatch him up, just like the Central Park 5, remember that? None of the parents knew the law, so they allowed their kids to sign statements while they're sitting there, and their kids went to jail for 6-7 years as teenagers when jail was jail. So while we're sitting here looking at this, taking the time of our grown lives of ha he, are you paying attention to these laws? Have you noticed that they're locking up more teenagers in these Fed cases? Have you noticed that? Are you paying attention to what's going on? The average person catching a gang sweep case in New York is 21, 17, gun shootings. You don't know the law, so you're not able to tell your kid about if you do this, da-da-da-da-da, focus on the right thing. Are we sitting here over-glorifying the gang activities without understanding the law? My cloth. If we felt you was funny, we ain't deal with you. And that's just... Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Maybe we may have another call. Hello? Hello? You ain't playing no music in the back, right? All right, good looking. All right, what's up? Where you at, good brother?
Yo.
Where you at, brother?
Yo, what's up? You already know this the brother Steve. I'm calling back in, man.
All right, what's up?
Yeah, this was a good, interesting conversation y'all had, man, when y'all got the big homies and all that up there. And I just want to call in and say I think that's a great thing, man. You know, brothers sit down and come together and bring people together. But another thing that should be on the plate with you dudes, man, is that I've heard it before in the past, you guys speak about it, is to curb this violence in the street with the young homies that's in these gangs, that's out here wilding, doing all this, you know, shootings and killings that we seeing on the news. You know what I mean? That, I feel like that should be a top thing amongst y'all conversations.
We have the opportunity.
And all the other big homies, you know, y'all dudes come together and try to regulate that because the streets is on fire with this stuff, man. Children getting killed, all kinds of stuff is happening out there, man. So the leadership, you guys are definitely the body of leadership. And if you brothers can get together and sit down and get that thing organized, man, so we can stop annihilating each other, you know what I mean? Like, cause for nothing, all in all, it's just black on black. Black on black crime, you know what I mean? So I think that's a subject that should be on the table, man. I'm hoping to bump into a podcast where y'all talking about something like that, you know what I mean?
Because now we got the people attention, we can have these conversations, you know what I'm saying? Because once you get the people attention, you can talk about Jimmy and Maino and the rest of the lobby boys, or wherever they want to be. But now there's a lane for us to have a real something that's going to affect the people. Yo, I seen in the newspaper that soulB seen. 21 kids has died. They all under the age of 20. That's not cool, man. You can't take pride in that. The kids is dying. Yo, let me tell you something. I was at work the other day, right? And I'm a supervisor. I'm actually an assistant manager, right? And one of the people that work under me was like, cause they're a teenager, they 17, 18, 17, and they work in my department. And the individual goes, "You act like you're my parent." And I was like, huh? He goes, you act like you're my parent. And I said, because what I want for my daughter, I want for you. My daughter's in college. Wow. You're 17 years old. You live in the city of St. Louis on the north side. It's dangerous over there. You're liable to die. So that's why I'm a little bit on you, so that your mind can be open and you can be anything you want to be in this world. I said, is there anything wrong with that? The person said, not at all. She said, wow.
That's what's up.
Because what I want for my daughter, I want for you. I can't say I want my daughter to go to college and be the best she could be. But I'm telling you, be foolish. Yeah, keep it real. Keep it funky. Kill. Be Kill Bill. That's whack. And that's
whack, bro. That's whack, Zeke. And you know something, man? It's about transforming the mindsets of these young people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's about transforming their mindset. Right now, they just want to crash course for destruction. They want to destroy things. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the leadership, like I recognize, I also understand, like people like CK and what was the other brother
they got
up there.
Yo.
soulB. These guys have been up north for years, and I understand that they were God body before they came into the Blood Nation. So these dudes have knowledge of self. You know what I mean? They have knowledge
Yes.
of stuff, and they should be able to understand that we shouldn't be really partaking in anything that's going to cut the ties or sever the ties between black people, period. Because I'm Muslim, right? But
Yes.
before I'm Muslim, I'm a black man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I belong to the nation of black African American people and Africans all over the world. It should be the same thing when you're a gangbanger. You're a gangbanger, yeah, you got your nation of gangbangers, but you're a black man before that. You belong to a whole African race, and anything that you put in there that's going to close some of us off from others, I don't feel like that's relevant, bro. You know, how
that's
many years
real.
we watch
Yo.
Crips and Bloods kill each other? You know what I mean? Down in Los Angeles. How many
That's
years
what
we watch it? And now we watching the GDs and the BDs out in Chicago
Yeah, killing
annihilate
each
each other.
Yo.
You know, it just doesn't make sense, bro. Like, you know, so I'm hoping that the big homies, because they have that.
They're speaking. You hear them speaking now.
know,
They're speaking. You hear soulB talking. You see Corey King talking. You see Snow Billy's just talking. The Chynabrim just talking. People that has an influence in this culture. They're speaking. They're tired of the black on black crime, bro. Yo, a kid introduced me to his mother yesterday. And I worked for me. He said, "Mom, this is my supervisor." Do you know how good that felt? He ain't go, "Mom, that's my big homie right there." You hear me? He said, "Mom, you are my this is my supervisor right here." And it made me feel good because I point the kid in the right direction. Listen, just get that, do that. Yo, do this, do that. Yo, how you doing? Yo, what's on your mind? How's school? I ask this kid every time the teenagers come, how was school? Damn, you always ask for that because I care. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because I would hate to come to work and hear you got shot down because I know where you at, your friends is dying, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So the solution is we gotta keep our youth in the right manner, in the right place. Like gang leaders do. They act like they act like they care. We gotta care. A lot of people don't care. We have to care about what's in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But
no doubt, brother.
Needless to say, I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, bro. So I was just saying that I hope that y'all got the right leadership, right, on the east side, anyway, on the east coast, with soulB and CK, 050chynabrim, yourself. A lot of guys come out of the God Body Nation, so y'all have knowledge yourself. You understand what righteousness is. I just hope that these younger gangbangers can catch on to what you guys are trying to put out there. And it'll be great, man, because let me tell you something. That'll be an interesting
dope
dialogue.
I'm gonna buy a conference.
That'll be real interesting, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So check. What you gotta say on the way out? I gotta go.
Man, shout out to Big Ziggy Black and 050chynabrim and all the rest of the big homies, man. You heard?
Word. With that being said, man,
brother.
I gotta change the title. But I appreciate y'all. Snow Billy in the building. We see you. We understand. Definitely salute to JR Brim. We in the building. Yo, good night. Harlem. Check out Harlem Legend. He has some great content on his platform. Salute to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Harlem Legend. All the mods. You know what I'm saying? CK in the building. Ava's in the building, Wifey in the building, Southern Belle. With that being said, I appreciate your avidchatter is in the building, supporting us. Kimber's in the building, supporting us. Now Goods in the building. My man Tato was in the building. Shout out to East Harlem, man. Definitely shout out to Brooklyn. With that being said, man, shout out to my man, the GM family, my man Marley. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Kev Webb, though. Shout out to Kev Webb, my man Mad Jack. You know what I'm saying? Kev Webb, GM family. I love y'all. Peace.